YouTube. Make sure we hit the go live. We get an excellent day, and then we are live. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. It's going to be an interesting day today. Really is. Got to tell you, before we go anywhere, I've got to... Listen, when it's a bad day for me, it's because it's raining. I've had one or two times where, literally, once I had my basement flood on a big match day. So if there's bad omens coming, rain is one. Well, we don't have rain today, but what we do have is your brother from another mother. Loving it, mate, loving it. 93, 94. I tell you what, such a cool handle, my man. Your brother from another mother. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. That's a good omen. You've changed the flow of the day, brother. You've changed the flow of the day. I'm telling you. What a beauty. Your brother from another mother. Or another mother. 93, 94. But my bad omen today is, like I said, rainy days. Normally we lose. It's not raining today. Outside my back door, or outside the studio window right now, it's getting to be close to minus 20. There's a full-blown snowstorm. It's been a snowstorm since 4:30 this morning. I was up at the time. I was up. Maria, how you doing, love? How you doing? How you doing? Imagine if the cup rains again. It does. It does. Chelsea's coming to the Kiras. Can you imagine if Arsenal history repeats itself and we take out Chelsea in the future? Not jinxing it, but hey, darling, I'll tell you. Woo! Bang. Let's get in there. FA Cup, magic. Chelsea, next. But the bad omen for me today, if it does become a bad day for us, I'm not saying it is. It's like I say, minus 20 outside. Full raging snowstorm blowing. I've already been out in the personal snowplow, clearing the roads around our acreage to keep everybody in and out. Got to move people in and out. Yeah, got to keep the road open. And hey, I've been working my ass off. So, just so you know, we are looking for a big day, and we're not looking for a bad day. Not looking for a bad day at all. Let's get into the lineups right now, shall we? Just going to bring up my OBs. There we go, we're on the right page. But welcome in, everybody, welcome in. Let me get into position here. I'm kind of slightly out of place. There you go, got my head in the right place. Definitely got my head in the right place, hope you have too. But yes, your brother from another mother, love that one. And Maria, what do you think the score's going to be, guys? What are you thinking the score's going to be? Are you worried? Are you nervous? What are you thinking? Let's go straight into the lineups right now. We've got them in front of me. Bada boom, bada bing. Lineups, let's go. Taking a look. Pickle kisser buddy, how you doing? How you doing? It's going to be a great day. There you go. There you go. See, everybody's coming in, and all of a sudden, the day is changing. My snowstorm and minus 20 outside, it's turning into a sunny day on the beach, apparently, to everybody. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But give me your scorelines, guys. Come on. Give me your scorelines. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Honestly, Pickle Kisser, it's going to be a great day. I hope it is, mate, and I'm taking your word for it. I'm taking your word for it. But looking at the lineups, let's take a quick look. Bristol City first, eh? Bristol City first. Vitek, Tanner, Dicky the captain, Atkinson, Bush. Decent defence, guys. Decent defence. I know Zach Viner's not in the lineup, is he? Eh? I expected Viner to be in the lineup. No Zach in the lineup. Not for Bristol. For Wrexham. Going back home. He's not in the lineup. Anyway, carrying on with Bristol City, and it's going to be a tough match today, guys. I've said that a few times, but this is going to be a toughie. Bristol literally right behind us. 1 point behind us on 46. We're on 47 points. They're in 9th. We're in 8th. It's going to be a toughie. It's going to be a toughie. We got to wake up from the first second. R.R. Reynolds in the house. How you doing, brother? Stevie, minus 20. Come and live in Wrexham. Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to. I'd love to. I will take the rain and the north howling winds around Snowdonia and Denbigh and everywhere up North Wales. And yes, Ryan, we still do say North Wales, not just Wrexham, but we love to say Wrexham. But yes, yeah, good point, R.R. Reynolds. Good point, my friend. Good point. I love you for that one. Yes. Tell you what, I'm looking for a trip soon, so maybe I get there pretty soon in the sunshine. But looking at the lineup, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Carrying on with Bristol City, Morsey, Randall, Sykes, Horvath, Twine dangerous up front, Rees dangerous up front. So, like I say, they've got numbers that can do the damage. We've got to be careful, and we have to start at the first minute. Looking at our lineup, it's a good lineup. Arthur Okonkwo, Mr. Perfect in net. Let's hope he has a big game again, and the kicking game comes through too. Maxi Cleworth, beautiful Maxi in the lineup again. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to jump over here. Maxi lineup, in the lineup. And I'm just going to drown that away for a second. Just got to get something in front of me. That's what I need. Thanks for your patience, guys. Thanks for your patience. And here we go. Looking at the Wrexham lineup. Okonkwo, Maxi Cluth on the right. Dominic Hyam, where I love him. Hyam, I am the man. I am the man in the middle. Callum Doyle back on the right side. Love it. Sorry, left side, I should say. Have I had a beer? No, not yet, but I should do. After saying that. Callum's on the left where he should be. Issa Kabore, Ben Sheaf, Ollie Rathbone, hard-working Ollie Rathbone back in the lineup. George Thomason. I like George. I tell you, I like George. Some of the things he's done this season, very quick with his feet, quick brain. He's a character, and he's a stalwart player right now. As far as I'm concerned, he is a starter in this team. I love what George Thomason has brought for the season, and a great pickup as well. Louis O'Brien starts again, number 27, 33 up front, the pairing two. Nathan Broadhead and Sammy Smith. Now, I said on the head of this in the pre-game, guys, that I fully believe Sam Smith was the guy to start. I really do think he's the guy to start. Going into chat, we're going to be there all day long, and I'll be in the chat cam when we go for the match. This is the match cam, work cam. We'll be in the chat cam when the game starts, and I tell you, we've got 6 minutes to kick off. Just going to bring the match up, see the guys training, having a good time on the field. Pitch looks great. Going to have a decent crowd, I'd imagine, but the pitch looks great. Let's get ready. 5 minutes to go to kick off. Very much in for this one. Referee. Who's the referee? Take a look at your screens right now, guys. I'm going to tell you who the referee is, and we've had him before. We've had him before, and he did a decent job. We've had this referee twice this season, and we've won both times. I'm going to get you where he is. Let's find out where Mr. Rubin is. Let's give you the pitch of the pretty man first. The man in the middle. Have a look at that. Feast your eyes on Rubin Ricardo. He's from Leicestershire. He's nothing to do with South America. Sudamericano. No, senor. No, senor. He is definitely a British man with a very flamboyant name. Ricardo Rubin Ricardo. Linesman, Callum Goff and Robert Hyde. And the fourth official is John Busby. Those guys are the guys we've had in the last couple of matches when he has been the man in the middle. Take a look now at Rubin's stats. Yes, Rubin's stats. There we go. There's Rubin's stats. Average of 5.29 yellows a card. I'd love to see 0.29 cards. I haven't seen one of those yet. And 007, 007. Bum, ba, dun, 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 dun. Is it an omen? Is there a red card coming? And I'll tell you, on the season, other stats from Rubin, 18 in total. There have been more than one card in the red variety. He's given out 18 and 3. 3 red cards career so far. So there you go. He can drop a red. But those are the stats for Mr. Rubin Ricardo. And I tell you, like I say, last match we had, while you're looking at those numbers, he did a decent job. He really did a decent job. I think that we got nothing but good things to worry about, and we can worry it on our game. Another transition shot I got for you, Ollie Rathbone. Bemused? Yeah, the look on his face was bemused as the favourite picker, and I just thought I'd drop that in there just to show you hard-working Ollie Rathbone just before the match and having a good time. 4 minutes to kick off, guys. 4 minutes to kick off. I hope you've planted yourselves on the couch and you're doing very well. I hope you've got a drink or two going. Maybe a cup of tea. Like me. Maybe it's something sterner. And Linda Phillips down in Texas, y'all. There was nothing in the tea. That was just all me. That was just all me. Going into the chat where I love to be. And as we go into the chat, give me a second, going down, 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 down. We're going into the chat. It's the chat cam. There you go. Nicely done, Stevie. Nicely done. Don't forget, halftime show. I'm going to show you a 5-minute 10 version of the drone flights. Sorry, you're over there. Of the drone flight to or over Ashton Gate. Now, I'm going to go into the chat cam, going in there. Got to say hello to everybody coming in because you're coming in mega fast. Pickle Kisser wins 3-1 today. Pickle Kisser says 3-1 win today. Well done, Pickle Kisser. Ara Reynolds, Stevie, -20. Come and live in Wrexham. I'd love to. Kevin Babs. Kevin, how you doing, fella? Tough game for two really good teams. I think it'll be 1-1. You know, 5-2 are the odds. 5-2 are the odds. Stevie, camera. 5-2 are the odds, and it could be a draw. It's got draw written on it, yeah, and maybe just the one goal. If Wrexham's going to win, it's a top performance and a 1-0, maybe a 2-1 steal. But we can't allow Bristol to get that first goal. Cannot allow that first goal for Bristol. That will be dynamite for us. That will kill us. Maria says, looking for a result. Bristol away win would be fantastic. It's a strong bench and 5 in a row away. Please, 2-1. See, Maria's with me. 2-1. There you go. Well done, well done. 2-1, 3-1. We're going. Steve says, well done, Steve. How you doing, Steve? -20. Wow, can I only imagine how cold that is? I like the lineup tonight. Looks very attacking. Come on, Wrexham. Well done, Steve. Yeah. You know, -20. Get up top of Snowdon in a T-shirt on a really cold day. That's about the experience. I tell you, it is. Octo Gifted Experience in the house. How you doing, fella? We're going to start a business there. Got a port nearby, fish and weight tours and health and vibes. Going to do that again. Octo Gifted Experience. We're going to start a business there. Got a port nearby, fish and whale tours. Oh, and health and vibes. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's amazing. I'd love to hear more on that one. I'll tell you what, I'd love to hear more on that one. Just a second so that you can get into this. I'll give you a little heads up on where to get me. Have we got that? Yes, we do. The Appliance of Science. Get onto that one. I'll tell you what, Octo Gifted Experience, the email's there, everybody. The email is there. If you've ever got anything you want to throw me, please. My mind is so expanded to great things. Just do it. So, game's coming up pretty soon, but send me some of that. I'd love to see some of that. Guys are out on the field in our Patagonia outfit. So all our friends, our amigas, which is the ladies, and our amigos, which is the men, all our friends, yeah, in Patagonia, Argentina. Buenas tardes is good day to them. The match is going soon. Ruben Ricardo is your man. I'm going to get that email off there, but Ruben Ricardo is your man. And I tell you what, let's get into this game. Let's have a fantastic one. Let's hopefully get a win. We need a win today, guys. A win would be beautiful. The scene is set. We're in the match. So shortly I'm going to go to the match cam. But I want to stay in. You know what? I'm going to stay in the chat cam while I get your messages. This is just more friendly, isn't it? I'm closer to you. I can almost touch you. That's how close we are. Phil's on the sideline looking good. Oh, yes. Tea time. Phil's reaching for a vodka. I'd tell you, that's not water, man. Look at him guzzling the vodka. He's getting hammered. Come on, Phil, put down the vodka, son. And if your glass is empty, you better fill it. This is time for fun time. Anybody in the UK or in Europe are going that way with the clock. If you're not in the ocean, then you can be drinking, yeah? If you're in the ocean, you need to be staying awake. There we go. Game is coming. Maria in Bristol. Woohoo! Yeah. was gonna start a street food van, but thinking CPC to save world on stomach at a time. Great idea. The game is live. Unusual to see us playing against a team in red while we're in white and blue, the Patagonia outfit, but like to say, all those people in Argentina, buenas tardes, mi amiga, mi amigos. ¿Cómo estás? Ball over the top, halfway, but Bristol now picking up the ball in Wrexham territory. Massive field, and everybody's on one side of the field. Spread the play out. It's going to be a very long day, big pitch. Nice little flick through the middle, testing Wrexham's defence right off the beginning. Smithy coming for the challenge. Well done, wins the ball. That's what you get with Smithy, but you know what? Typical for Nathan, he can't connect. Come on, Nathan, wake up. Get in there, son. And no, again, I'm going to say it, there's nothing in my tea. I am on Wrexham High. Yeah, they should sell that in stores. Wrexham High. Bristol coming down the right side with purpose. Man open in the middle. Wrexham coming up with the ball now. Going down the left wing. Pushing it into space. Something tells me we're in for a physical match today. I tell you. Bristol City starting brightly. Looking perhaps to get that early goal, and we've got to guard against that early goal. I tell you. We have to. Into the chat as well as the game. Excuse me. As well as the game. I tell you. Octo Gifted Experience Whale. Phil J. Weston, Phil's in the house. OG, how you doing, bruv? Going for the draw today. Hoping for a sneaky, squeaky 3 points, though. That's me all over, mate. That's me all over. Hence the 2-1. Got to be a goal kick. See what comes of this one. 2 minutes in, nothing to say. Got to keep it tight at the back, though. Got to keep it tight at the back. But Phil J. Weston going for the draw today, hoping for a sneaky, squeaky 3 points, though. I got to agree with you. Phil. I think you're talking sense there. Absolutely. You know what you're on. You know what you're on with that one. D. Scott, how you doing, fella? Hell no, Phil. I want the 3. That's fantastic. Way to go, Scott. Hell no, I want the 3. Arthur now on the ball. Shoots it straight down to Maxi Cluth. Right side, halfway in the half. Troubled for the spot, really threading a pressure ball there. Going for the left wing now. Onto the left side. Wrexham pushing in. It looks like he's keeping it in. Does well. George Thompson, brilliant, brilliant play. Again, can't speak highly of George Thompson this year. He's been fantastic. He really has been great for us. One of the signings of the season, no doubt about it. Who is your signing of the season? And who is possibly going to be? That's a free kick, obviously. And referee, have a word with that contact. That's deliberate obstruction. Apparently that doesn't exist anymore. Obstruction doesn't exist anymore. Just like deliberate handball. Do you know when deliberate handball was ruled out of the game of football? Removed from the game of soccer? Do you know when that was? I'll tell you in a couple of seconds. Unless I forget. You know, getting old, senile, might forget some stuff. Might laugh at myself, which I do. Ball over the top, unlucky, doesn't get through. But the handball, the deliberate handball, see, I haven't lost it. Not yet. But the deliberate handball was removed from the IFAB. Yeah, IFAB, what a name. International Football Association Board, The IFAB, FIFA, they removed the deliberate handball in 2019. So for everybody that's emailed in saying, Stevie, do you think that was a deliberate handball and why wasn't it given? They don't give that anymore. Accidental handball, pushed down the left side. Wrexham now pushing down the left side. Beautiful. Thomason going with speed. Nice take. Does he put the cross in? Nothing to aim for right now. Backs it up. Absolutely. Wrexham slowing the play down. Having a look. Trying to unlock that key. Right on the edge of the box. Turn and go. And another lapse in turn. Another lapse. Unfortunately there, Ollie Rathbone doesn't get that depth touch. If he does, I think he's in and he scores. Got to look for that little ball channeled in front of defence. Absolutely. D. Scott, I want 3. Absolutely. Well done, Scotty. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. I love that. I love that. Make me laugh. I make you laugh. I hope I make you laugh at times. If not, must mean I'm a bit of a bore. And I don't think I want to be that. Bristol now on the edge of their own penalty area. Playing with fire. The Wrexham press not diving in, but is there. Could feed on a scrap. Smithy waiting for a loose pass right now. Does one come out? Does one come out? Bristol teasing Wrexham to come forward, opening up space in behind. Nice defending one more time. Wrexham clearing the lines. Beautiful play. I am the man. Like I say, I prefer it when Dominic is literally in the middle. If he's in the middle, I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy guy. If he's in the middle, I'm happy. Definitely, definitely. Octo Gifted Experience the Fish. Octo Gifted Experience in the Highland and West Coast of Firth and TGC. Pirates are. Yes, mate. The Pirates are. I'm a bit of a pirate, I think. I do. I'm a free wandering soul of the planetary seas and lands. Vidsek. On his own 6-yard box, looking a little bit, what do I do with the ball? Wants to go short and literally fires it all the way down the field. Wrexham coming up with the possession. Kabore picks it off. Rathbone in the midfield. Wrexham keeping possession. Maxi Cluth over to the left side, well contained. And Wrexham looking very comfortable with the ball. However, we've got to move it with speed. Like I say, big field, big field. Nice and expansive football is the name of the day today. Kabore gives and goes, gets the give and go, going down the right side, ball through. Great ball keeper's going to get that every day. Little bit too hard, Issa. Come on, son. Smithy needs something to feed on. Loving it. Loving it. Working my way backwards in the chat. Cool Lad K, absolutely. Denmark in the house. Denmark's in the house. Cool Lad K, yes, I managed to catch you online again. Well done, brother. Well done. Well done. And your neighbours, yeah, your Swedish neighbours, they're the only ones that don't have VAR in Europe, right? I think it's Sweden. I know it's Sweden. And the fans in Sweden said, we don't want that crap, is what they said, in so many terms. Because 51% of Swedish clubs are fan-owned, yeah? So well done, you Swedish fans, for having so much common sense and knowing what you want. And you know one of the things that I've said about VAR for a while? The Swede fans didn't want it because it ruins goal celebrations. I've said that since it came in. Wrexham going down the left side. 7 minutes gone. Still very early days, but Wrexham doing very well, thank you. Bristol showing a lot of respect, sitting back in the counter, but showing a lot of respect. Issa Kabore under pressure there. 2-on-1. But yes, he's back in the house. We don't want it either, absolutely. Denmark doesn't want VAR either. I can see that eventually fans will have the upper hand and tell FIFA where to go with that. I can understand the good points of VAR, I really can. But the good points don't happen in the UK. Everybody else that touches VAR seems to be okay with it and can utilise it and move with it. Something about the British officials in that VAR room, something happens to them in that little room. I don't know what they're doing in that little room. Something goes sideways in their little minds. And the amount of decisions they've got wrong this season in the Premier League, it's scary. I'm telling you guys, it's scary. It's getting up to 18 decisions so far categorically wrong. So there you go. Wrexham in their own half now. Very slow pace to the game. Massive pitch. Ball over the top. This pitch has got ball over the top written all day long. Big errors in defence there. And I tell you what, Vitek should have been giving the shout. And if he wasn't giving the shout, then the defender needed to get a call as well. So there's Mr. Rugby Hat. Vitek flattens his own man. Referee says, stay off the field. You don't need to come out there. What's the keeper thinking there? I'm going to be doing Wrexham a favour here. I'm going to headbutt my player. Bang! Just lucky that doesn't fall to one of our guys, eh? If that falls down to one of our guys, a nice little stroke into the net. Loving it. Loving it. Coming up to 10 minutes in, Philip is quite happy. Hands in pockets, just strolling along. Nothing really to say for. Octo Gifted Experience says Champneys versus McDonald's with Suffy vibes and holistic health at the forefront. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Wrexham Sea Lion as in senile. I'm a sea lion. I'm a sea lion. Bristol coming forward now. Down the right side. Shot coming in. No, passes off. Looking for the cross. Cross does come in. Useful. Headed out. Wrexham repelling it. Shot coming in. Over Mars. Over Saturn. Not over the bar. Much at all. Borge there. 27. Not really getting his foot behind it. But hey. A shot in anger. Not a shot that was very accurate. Looking at Arthur on the front post, very well covered. Getting ready for the header. Shot coming in. Arthur's positioning sense, very good. Oh, God, I love a cup of tea. God, I love a cup of tea. Oh, I love a cup of tea. I do love a cup of tea. Cup of tea makes the world go around for me. Absolutely, it does. Oh, I'm telling you. Switching over for a second. Let me get into things much better. Here we go. There we go. Up we go. So what do you think about the Chelsea tie coming up? FA Cup, Chelsea. One more time. Arsenal is the biggest we've ever done. I'd love to do Arsenal anytime. But Arsenal's the biggest we've ever done. Chelsea coming up. Bristol now going down the left side. Well shepherding defence. Free kick coming up. Well done, Dominic. Well done, Dominic. Well done, I am the man, Dominic Hyam. See, I told you, Mr. Ruben Ricardo, the referee, was going to do a fair job. This was pretty much what you got to see at Wrexham last time. Decent referee. Young referee. And a little bit of a backdrop history about Mr. Ruben Ricardo, the referee. At school, he injured his arm. So his school teacher said, Ruben, why don't you referee the game? And Ruben said, okay. So Ruben started to referee games at school, and he got so into it, he got into it. And that's a true story. Rubin hurt his arm, his little army at school. Little teach said, referee the game, son, referee the game. And that's where it began. So he's a guy that's come from the school ground. And I think really, if you haven't played at a high quality level, refereeing at the school ground level, I think is an absolutely fantastic thing to do. Brilliant piece of skill going down the left side there. I tell you what, Nathan's shown some class there. Beats one, beats two, ball in the middle. Oh, well defended by Bristol. If that gets through, another chance in front of goal. And it tells me that Phil and the guys have been working with little tickle balls just in to the penalty area in front of the 6-yard box. We've seen a couple of those so far. So let's keep it going. You could say foul by Dominic, but when the forward just drops and flops and the defender goes over him, there's only one way that's getting called. So well done by Bristol. Great forward line there. 12 minutes 50, coming up to 13 minutes gone. Maria says Newport 1-0 up at Salford. And hey, Man City could only force 2 goals past Salford City in the FA Cup on the weekend. Yeah? The last time they played Salford, I believe, it was 8-0, 8-0, 8-0. Yeah, 8-0, I believe it was last time on. Cool lad, okay. I think Chelsea might underestimate Wrexham. I believe their chances to be fair. Yes, yeah. There is, I did a community vote yesterday, see who thinks what's going to happen. Does Chelsea win or does Wrexham win? And as it is at the most famous Icaras, I think, to be quite honest, you have to say Wrexham does have a chance as long as they can stay in the match. Chelsea, a lot of quality. Wrexham now fighting for the ball down the left side, going out for the throw-in. But that Chelsea match, it's a cup game. And back all those years ago when Arsenal got flattened by Wrexham, they didn't expect it either, and they were the big team. Chelsea's the big team. Come to the Icaras and have your face flattened. And I tell you, everybody, every man, woman, child, even the dogs and the birds in the sky will be chirping, singing loud for Wrexham on that day. Oh, yes. And you might even hear maybe about 1,200 Chelsea fans talking Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Let's have it. Come on, Chelsea. You never know. You never know. So there we go. Wrexham now. 15 minutes coming up, sitting quietly in the game. Had a few chances so far. Out of the two teams, probably the most dangerous so far. Ball just inside Wrexham's own half, passing it along the back line. But things looking very, very much in control for Phil Parkinson's Wrexham. Ball now. Ollie Rathbone under some real scrutiny. He has no time with the ball. Issa Kabore passes it off back. Shifi now with the ball. Back to Issa Kabore. Well played there. Max dropping back, giving Issa Kabore the option, keeping Wrexham in possession. And that's one of the things we need to do is keep the possession. Lull Bristol into a false sense of security. Keep that ball. False sense of security. And then all of a sudden, bang, the goal goes in. Wrexham now moving down the left side, showing great posture in this match so far. Again, lots of possession. Something we haven't done very well a few matches, but right now we're looking like a team that wants to come, get a result, and carry on through. Great 1-2 there. Issa Kabore tackled, well tackled. Nice idea by Ollie Rathbone with the 1-2, but it doesn't happen. The 1-2, the give and go, call it which you want. But Kabore looking a lot more lively today than he was a couple of games ago. Absolutely. Just reminding everybody, Maria says Newport are 1-0 up at Salford. Malik Dowda, how you doing? How you doing? Which team stands to win? Which team stands to win? Malik, right now, you've got to say it looks like it could possibly be a draw, but if you're looking for which team is going to win, I'm obviously going to say Wrexham. I'm showing Bristol respect, but I'm obviously going to say Wrexham simply because the showing 15 minutes so far, the way that Wrexham has balanced into this match, the way they're getting into the possession, the way they're feeling comfortable in this match, and how far back Bristol City is sitting in their own half. I got to say so far, the team that looks to win possibly 1-0 at the moment, I'm calling for 2-1 on the day, but possibly 1-0 is Wrexham right now. 1 goal by Wrexham, the sail will be full of wind, and Wrexham will then go into the ascendancy big time. I see 1 goal being so massive for the confidence of Wrexham. And Sammy Smith, give Sammy Smith 1 chance. I'm sure he's going to do well. Great piece of play by Wrexham. Faking the left move, going into the middle. Great posture, like I've told you a few times. Ball coming down the right side now. Max Cleworth off, back into the middle. Wrexham literally swaying and rocking the boat big time here. Bristol don't know whether they're coming and going left or right at the moment. So great posture again, like I say. Wrexham in this match looking very compact, looking like they've got the ideas. No foul, referee. Linesman, get that flag down. Get that flag down. You never played this match at a high level in your life. Jeez, Hyde. Robert, what are you doing? Come on, Robert, get a grip. Phil J. Weston, Chelsea will be expected to win the cup game. Yes. So we can just go for it with nothing to lose. Absolutely. Do you remember that Arsenal game way back in the day? Wrexham had nought to lose. Nought to lose. Nothing at all. And what happened? Biggest shock of all time. Biggest match in our history. Well, I'm looking for more. I don't know if we can go all the way to Wembley and win it. But bloody hell. We can certainly take another scalp as we did with Nottingham Forest. It would be lovely. Would be lovely. Malik Dowda, I'm good. Bristol 2-1 to win. 2-1 to win for Bristol. There you go, buddy. There you go. Have you got a bet on it? Have you got a bet on it? Bristol 2-1. Malik says 2-1 for Bristol. That's good to see. That's good to see. That's good to hear. Good banter in the chat. 2-1 to Bristol. It can happen. It could happen. Oh, there's no doubt about it. Referee coming over now. Having a word. I don't know what he's having a word for. Is it the yellow ball? Maybe he doesn't like the yellow ball. Maybe Ruben doesn't like the ball. But he's a fit young lad, I'll tell you. Ruben is a fit young lad referee, I'll tell you. He will get around this field, no problem at all. No problem at all. Dig in this, buddy, in the house. Come on, my son, Smudger. Keep running, Smudger. Number 28 on the ball. Smudge on the left wing, deep into Bristol territory. A lot of unselfish work by Smudger. He runs out, gets the ball, goes back in the middle. Now he's waiting for the ball to come back in. So hopefully give himself a shot on goal. Look for that teasing ball in the middle every now and again. Not every time. They will swing the ball left and they will swing the ball right. And that's a lovely give and go. Cross coming in. Come on, Smudger, get onto it. It's in the open again. Another chance. Another half chance there by Wrexham. I count 3 decent half chances so far by Wrexham. No half chances so far by Bristol City. And Wrexham making all the plays, basically. Brilliant cross in there. Well headed out by Bristol one more time. Panic stations for Bristol. Wrexham on the edge of the box. Should have been a free kick. Referee, where's the call? No call. Ruben says, play on, lads, play on. You got the ball, move it fast. Nice play again, Wrexham. Shimmying the ball left and right. Bristol can't get a foot in. Cross coming over, and that's an easy gather for Vitek in net. That's a waste of ball there. That's a waste of possession. Issa Kabori now puts the foot in there. Wrexham coming up with the ball again. Callum Doyle, foot's in there. And well done, Mr. Broadhead. Everybody in on the same page, keeping the ball, keeping possession, keeping Wrexham high up the field. Signs are looking good. So Malik Dowda, love to say Bristol 100% win. I'd love you for that, mate. You keep saying that. You keep saying that. I hope you get your win. I hope the Wrexham fans get their win too. But so far, we are kissing the sister, people. It's 1 apiece. 0-0. I'm joking you. It's 0-0. Look at the scoreboard. And Linda, if you're out there, or anybody else, when the interactive scoreboard needs hitting up, don't forget to tell me. It is your job, people. You are the scoreboard masters or the scoreline masters. So the inactive scoreboard. When we get a goal, you got to flood in here and say, Steve, switch the numbers. Fix the scoreboard. Or in any which way you want. But great to have you in, Malik. Great to have you in. I love your passion for your club. I really do. I'm all about passion for football. I love people with passion. And we are all passionate in here, I can tell you. Watching the game so far, though, Wrexham teasing, trying to find that elusive ball. There goes the runner. Not picked up, but hey, well covered again by Bristol City. The left flank, I tell you now, Bristol City defence is working triple overtime right now. They are working their asses off to keep those balls from coming through. Just put your eyes on the back line of Bristol and see how active they are by covering guys left and right. They keep shimmying left and right, shimmying left and right. Eventually there will be a bit of space. There's the give and go coming inside. Well done, Ollie. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Not enough space there. Not enough space there. Kevin Babs says, remember Chelsea started really slow in the last cup game. Ball in the middle, going all the way out. That's a corner. That's a corner. No corner? Well defended. Kevin Babb says, remember Chelsea started really early, slow in the last cup game. If Wrexham coming out flying, that's not a foul. Keeper dropped the ball, not a foul. Live. 22 minutes in, we are in need of a goal. Wrexham are in need of a goal, and I tell you, if they keep flooding the way they are, it's a sign of inevitability that Wrexham will get on the scoreboard. Well refereed again by Rubin, letting the game flow. Well played by Mr. Kabore, taking the dummy, moving down the right side. He's got 3 players around him. Every time he gets the ball, he's surrounded by 3. Tries to go in and out, beats 1, but can't beat 2. Wrexham now thinking for each other. Brilliant header by Lewis O'Brien into midfield. Lovely ball onto the left wing. Flawless football so far. Everybody working for each other. Moving into space. Tic-tac-toe. And the ball's going to come back up. In comes the cross. Lovely little cross. Get it in there. Nicely saved by Vitek. Not exactly the header to do it. Nice gather for Vitek. And again, another effort on net. Callum Doyle using his noggin. Nice direction. Not enough power. And Kevin continues, if Wrexham come out flying, might be able to rattle them early. Definitely winnable for Wrexham. I agree. Kev, I agree with that one. If Wrexham come out flying early, they might rattle them. Definitely. I agree with that, Kevin. Great point. Octo gifted experience. Come on, Wrexham, you got this. I say so. One of the things I've said about Wrexham when we go to the stage where we're letting a game get away from us is you see Wrexham players walking. Right now, I see a lot of Wrexham players running and a lot of Bristol players walking. Smudger now fighting for the ball, does use the body well, but well defended again by Bristol. Bristol do show intent to get in the match, and the ball over the top, that is a beautiful ball, but does it get the shot coming in? Nice little take, well defended, looking for the handball, jumping up and down, screaming like a schoolboy, says that's a penalty, and the referee says nothing doing. He was jumping up so excited, you want to think there was something in that. Nathan keeps the ball alive. Wrexham now coming through, shot coming in, going wide. Smudger wanted something there, maybe a through ball, but I tell you, take another look at this one. Hyam hit his hand. I believe it hit his hand as he's turning around, but the hand is down by the side of the body. Rubin being pestered by the players from Bristol City. I can understand it. And if he carries on getting pestered, he's going to book people. Let's have another look. Right hand. Left hand as he comes past. I got to agree that if we were in that league upstairs, VAR would have given the penalty. I'm pretty sure that would have been a penalty, so we've rode our luck. Bristol City now will feel aggrieved, and you know when you've played some matches, and you know when you're not getting what the referee wants to give you, because he's not giving it. How angry you get, how pissed off it makes you. It does one or two things. And you know that from playing the game from experience, don't you? One or two things happen. You get really mad, and it takes you off your game, and it ruins your game. Or it builds you up, and you start to own the match, and you're looking for retribution the right way. Let's see how Bristol react from that. But I got to tell you, there was a few jumping jacks thinking that was a penalty in red shirts. Bristol now down the left side, looking more dangerous now. Ball still in the box. I tell you what, that was definitely a foul, definitely another foul, and Wrexham riding their luck in the box. Backs to the wall, defending right now. But Ruben Ricardo says, not going to give the penalty, not going to give the foul. Carry on as you are. Nathan Broadbent not anticipating again. If he anticipates, he can win that challenge. Bristol still on the edge of the box, looking dangerous. Does the ball come in? Keeping possession. Buzzing around Wrexham's box, going over the top. And that's going to work its way all the way out for a goal kick. Well defended. George Thomason, fantastic piece of defending as he shields the ball out of play. But again, Bristol City may well be a little bit anxious about not getting that penalty. And I think I have to say, they probably deserve that one. and we probably could be 1-0 down. Kevin Babb, 100% VAR gives that. Absolutely, Kevin. VAR will definitely give that one, no matter what they're doing in that little room with each other when the camera's not watching them. What are they doing when the camera's not watching them? Yeah, I wonder. Ball into the middle now. Bristol heading into Wrexham's territory. Going into the final third. Loads of space on the left. He's going to wind up. Takes too long with the ball. Could have took a shot. Great cross. Great cross. Great cross. I tell you. Sleepwalking at the far post. Sleepwalking at the far post. That should have been a tap-in for Bristol City. 2 times in the last couple of minutes. Could have gone 1-0 up. Could have gone 1-0 up. Malik Dowda says yes. Octo gifted experience. Curno. Going to grind that one down a bit. One second. Throw-in coming. He's taking all day with this one. It's coming in. 5. There you go. Ball's released. Bristol now showing more intent. 27 minutes gone, coming up to 28 minutes down the right side. They've shown more intent on the right side than the left, and that's literally not their best tactic. You're playing against Dominic Hyam. If you go to the left, you're playing against Maxi Cleworth, rumoured to being watched by Premier League clubs. Get a load of that. Maxi Cleworth is on the radar of Premier League clubs. He has no business going anywhere. You want to go to the Premier League? Fine, go there. But Maxi, you're a legend icon in the making. You want to be a Joey Jones or a Mickey Thomas. Yeah, my favourites, personals. There's many more Wrexham giants out there. But they're my favourites, my personal favourites. But yes, Premier League clubs looking at Max Cleworth. Max would be better off to listen to Ryan and Rob, stick with Wrexham, be on big wages, but play for the club you love and build with this team. Like I said with Arthur Okonkwo 2 years ago, I said, Arthur, you need to forget about Arsenal because it's not going to happen. You're not that talent. But what you are is a keeper in the making. You can get to that talent one day, but you're not there now. Come and be our number one. Come and be our great. Make your name with Wrexham and go up the leagues as you've done. And I said that 2 years ago, go up the leagues. Now he's done going up the leagues. Ball, literally. Who's going to pick that one? It is coming back to Wrexham. Nice deflection all the way back to Arthur. Nice and calm, nice and calm, nice and calm. A little deflection, a little mix-up in the last 5 minutes. Bristol literally coming into their own. Wrexham B really warned about the last 5 minutes. Keep your head in the game. I'll tell you what, referee might well have a closer look on that one. The physical nature of the game is always going to be there. It's part of. Wrexham now, Maxi Cleworth on the right side, looking for Issa Kabori. Gets Issa Kabori. Issa coming on the inside. Leaving 1, 2, 3. And again, Ollie Rathbone doesn't get the final good touch on the ball. Doesn't get the tackle either. Bristol coming now. 4 on 3. Breaking down the left wing. 3 targets in the middle. Crossing the ball wide open. Absolute horrendous cross. Horrendous cross. Be ashamed of that one. That was a simple ball in the middle. And could have been number 3. A big chance again. That's a free kick coming up. Issa Kabori bowled over. But I tell you what, Bristol wasting good opportunities right early in the match. If you don't put them away, you get to regret your day. Bristol showing intent in the match now. It's a 50-50 battle. Both teams have woken up. Wrexham started the brighter. Bristol City now looking to undo Wrexham. 30 minutes gone by, coming up to 31. Smudges having a physical battle up front, but doing well so far. Wrexham coming down the right side, moving over halfway. Maxi Cleworth needs to release that ball far earlier. Great ball by Maxi. Issa Kabori with the cross, gets the cross in, and I tell you what, only needs a tap in there. Well done, Nathan Broadhead, battling back from the forward line, wins the ball. Wrexham still in possession. 31 minutes in. Nathan on the ball now. What can he do? Goes past one. Crosses in. Not exactly what you wanted to do there. Ball on the edge of the box. Shot coming in and way over, way over, way over. That one is definitely on its way to Universe of Mars. Not a bad shot, George, but sorry, Ben. But knee over the ball, son. Knee over the ball. Keep your knee over the ball. That's right. Like they do in training. Keep your knee over the ball. Well done. One more time. Here we go. 31 minutes in, guys. Tell you what, thank you ever so much for being with this channel all the way through. I love all of you. You do a fantastic job, all of you. Remember, put the likes in today and spread this to all your forums that you jump in. If anybody wants a Wrexham watch-along, get them in here. Don't forget the World Cup final. I've got the World Cup final listed as well. I've got Wales versus Bosnia-Herzegovina. I've got that listed as a live watch-along too. I've got 2 Canada games coming up as well. Tunisia, yeah, and Iceland, they're coming up. I've got the next game against for Wrexham coming up. Lots of games coming up, so remember, show some love to the channel. Like, and let's send YouTube some good numbers. Wrexham now far in to Bristol's half. On the edge of the box now. Louis now strokes it into the middle. Working its way from left to right one more time. Maxi Cleworth on the ball. Takes a touch. Comes back onto the halfway line. Wrexham literally at walking pace. Bristol walking. And when you consider they got thumped 5-0 recently at home, why would you be walking? Why would you be walking? Again, Wrexham literally on the edge of Bristol's penalty area at walking pace. All 11 men in the final third for Bristol City. And I tell you, Wrexham passing the ball around like Real Madrid, like we used to do in the National League. Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid. I'm not a Barca fan. I'm a Madrid man. I'm a white man. First non-pass there. Wrexham now giving the ball away. Bristol trying to break out, but Wrexham coming strong. The press hitting him hard. Wrexham back in possession. Wrexham owning the game. Smudging now takes a touch. Needs to go left side. It does go left side. It does go left side. No, it doesn't go left side. Nathan holding onto the ball far too long. Ball into the middle. Teasing Bristol to open up. Cross coming in again. Put it in. Get in the back of the net. Get in the back of the net. And who is it? Who is it? It's hard-working Ollie Rathbone. I told you it was coming. Wrexham totally in this match. Beautiful finish on the volley. Wow. And down there at Ashton Gate, Red Dragons fans have something to celebrate. Absolute cracker. And Smudger literally playing a top-notch second man up front as well. But Phil Parkinson, very relaxed. And Bristol City, I got to tell you, if they don't start walking the legs, Malik Kauda, if you guys don't start moving and pumping the legs, they are literally walking to a loss. You could see this happening over the last 15 minutes. They had a great phase where they had 3 great chances. What a beautiful finish. Well, I want to watch that one from in behind. Louis, back. Callum Doyle, very much a brilliant assist. And what about that for a shot? Callum Doyle picking off Ollie Rathbone. What a shot. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Cool K, PL is overrated. Much more entertainment in the EFL. I absolutely agree with you, my Danish brother. I do. Mr. Danemark, I absolutely agree with you. Championship is much better. Number 20, Ollie Rathbone. Hard-working Ollie Rathbone. Getting it done again. I tell you, who doesn't love Ollie Rathbone? Unbelievable. Digging this. That's my number 20. Absolutely digging this. Wrexham, Red and White Army. Well done, Wrexham. And that is handle Wrexham stash Y1V. In you go. Brilliant. How did you get that? Lucky man. You must have had that for years. Loving it. Digging this. That's my man, number 20. Absolutely, brother. Kevin Babs. Applause from Kevin. Chris Phillips. Chris, how you doing, brother? Wrexham will have a Hollywood ending with an FA Cup win in Wembley and a Championship playoff win in Wembley. Read my lips. That would be amazing. Man, oh man, who would not be up for that? Malik Duda, we still will win. Malik is still committed to his Robins. Well done, Malik. Well done, my son. Well done, my man. Malik is still committed. We will still win. Rob Much. Rob, how you doing? Good to see you. Remember, like, subscribe, everybody. Get in here. Wrexham scores. Let's go Reds. Phil J. Weston scoreboard. Stevie, well done, my brother. There you go. See, someone's got to tell me. Yeah? Someone's got to tell Senilo. Here we go. Oh, I tell you. I was playing with the scoreboard before I came on. And before I came on, I had question marks up there. There you go, Phil. Thank you, brother. And I was thinking, 2-1 away win. That looks really good. And I put it up there when I was watching offline before the match. But before the game started, I quickly reverted it back to 0-0. Absolutely. Rob Much, we need to stay aggressive. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We do. We can't back off. Listen, Bristol City have shown their hand. They've really shown their hand. They've also shown a bit of chemistry as well, where they started to stop running. They hustled us in the first 30 minutes pretty good, and then they started to stop running and sat back. Now, I don't know if that was a tactic, but the whole team, remember I said 11 players were behind the ball in the final third. They weren't like that all match. Is that a tactical change? I don't know. Anyway, back to the game. Kisikabori puts a cross in, doesn't get there. Ollie Brathwaite brings it down, does the best touch. Not the best touch. But hey, we forgive Ollie. Ollie, the man who scores such big goals for Wrexham. And when he scores, don't you feel good? Don't you feel good? I know you do. I know I do. I'm going to have a cup of tea. Here, hold on. Malik Duda. PSG is kissing 0.2. I like it, I like it, I like it. You're a good man, Malik, you're a good man. You're welcomed in here. Hey, all the Wrexham fans, they're respecting you. Oh, a lovely cup of tea. Like I say, -20 where I am. I'm in the middle of a blizzard, and it's going to stay till 8 o'clock tonight. Wrexham coming down like a blizzard all over Bristol right now. Ball into the middle. Not enough time there. Didn't give him any time. Nice ball through. Keeps it alive. Dive in, my son. Dive in. Ball to the far side. It's live. It's live. It's live. Bring it down. Take it off. I tell you, we literally were a foot away from the second goal of the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I tell you, as midweek games go, we've got a real cracker going on here, guys. Both sets of fans can enjoy this one. We've got a cracking match going on. Absolute cracking match. 38 minutes coming up. 7 minutes to half-time. Match is open. 1-0 so far to Wrexham. Beautiful, beautiful rocket of a volley from hard-working Ollie Rathbone. Ball now tic-tac-toeing. That should be a foul. No, dear. No dice. No dice. Referee says no dice. Looking at the dice. Oh, yeah. We've got 3 sixes. It's a good sign for Wrexham. 3 sixes out of the 5. No dice, said the referee. And that's a foul, definitely. Cheeky little kick. Cheeky little kick. Ollie, you're going to get a red. No, I'm joking. Just wanted to get you out your chair. Ollie picking up a yellow, I believe. A little bit of a cheeky slap. Want to be careful, Oliver. Watch this. Really didn't need to do that, Ollie. Didn't need to do that. One more little one of those and it's a red. If we win 1-0, fine. But, I mean, do we want to lose Ollie for a silly little foul? Come on, Oliver. Behave yourself, you little bastard. Bristol now looking to go down the left side. No chance of going down the left at all. Wrexham with the high line. Very comfortable in the match so far. But, yes, Rob, you're absolutely right. Rob Much, we need to stay aggressive. Looking for the through ball. Bristol, nothing available. Going to the right side one more time. Right winger's calling for it. But again, he's going to get the ball and have no space. They back it off. There's your right winger on the ball. He's got no space. Ball down the line. Should be a free kick. No free kick coming up. I'll tell you what. You can kind of like ask yourself what kind of free kick that was. Again and again in the modern game, you can dive inside or in front of someone. Watch this. Dominic plays this brilliantly. It is a foul. It is a foul. There's no doubt about it. But he puts himself in front for the ball. Years ago, I think years ago, if you went back 20 years, that may well have been allowed to play on. There may well have been an advantage rule for the offence there. But, again, lip reading the forward. He's like, what was that? Couple of little words. He's like, what was that? Dickie's in there. But Morsey said to the referee, I lip read, what was that? And I have to say, he has a point. Along with that penalty early on in for Bristol City, you have to say they've been a little hard done to by the referee Ruben Ricardo and linesman Callum Goff and also linesman Robert Hyde. Maybe he's a big Wrexham fan in disguise. He's from Leicester. Nothing's good happening in Leicester at the moment. They're in the bottom 3. Again, 41 minutes gone. Bristol City bemused with what's going on. You can tell by the reactions and the faces on the bench that they're literally sitting in neutral and are literally sitting on their hands. They're sitting on their hands, bemused. Just like Ollie Rathbone with that image, bemused. But yes, bemused. They're looking for something to happen. Had they have got that penalty, this could have been a totally different match. And we could have been behind the ball probably, maybe even 2-0. Chances made. But again, Wrexham on the road, playing a fantastic game so far. Another 45 minutes to come after this, and that has to be even better. But as we look at it, face value, we've got a situation brewing here where it's going to be another big game. Watching the way Issa Kabore is sitting, slowing the game down. Basically, he stopped the formation moving, but he allowed Wrexham to slot back into place where everybody is in the right spot awaiting the ball. Smart play by Issa Kabore. It's not just going forward with the ball that is his strength. It's reading the match. It's reading the play. And Issa Kabore, he gets my vote any day. Do we pick him up for permanency? Do we put the money down? Big question. Big question. Kevin Babbs, don't sit back now. We made that mistake in our last match. Score first goal since Boxing Day, yes. Sat back and lost. Absolutely, absolutely. When you got your foot on the gas, and when your foot on the gas is the chemistry that's making the match work for you, why take your foot off the gas? Great tackle, Wrexham there. Bringing the ball into play. Ollie Rathbone down to Kabore. Kabore's got to go. And that's a free kick. If you're going to dish out Ollie Rathbone, you've got to bring out a yellow, Ruben. Bring it out, son. Thank you. Do your job. Do your job. There you go. Borges doesn't like it. But you know what? When you yip off and you mouth off at a referee and then you foul the next guy, what do you think's going to happen? That's an easy yellow card for Ruben Ricardo. But if you're going to mouth off at the referee for not getting a call and then you do the next foul in similar fashion, don't need to say any more, do I? Don't need to say any more. Rob Butch, when do they announce extra time? It's coming up pretty soon. It's coming up pretty soon. Ollie Rathbone, hard-working Ollie Rathbone now. Let's have some magic in the last seconds. Callum Doyle needs a goal. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cross. Louis O'Brien now scanters to the right side. Does he put the cross in? He should have put the cross in, but he doesn't. Cross coming in now. That's a wonderful cross. Going all the way. Chase on for the ball. Bristol clearing it, but Ollie Rathbone says, not a chance. Take a goal kick. Take a goal kick. I'm the man. Hey, I put the ball in the back of the net. You can take a goal kick, and we're slowly going to get to half-time. Still no sign. Mr. John Busby, get off your arse and get that board in the sky. You're the fourth official. Do your damn job. No sign of John. No sign of Mr. Busby. Where's the board? Come on, John. Get off your arse. There we go. John's got the board. Hey, John's got the board up. 1 minute. Well done, Mr. Busby. Well done, Johnny. You're late. Jeez, creepers. 5 seconds. John, what's going on? There we go. Told you I was going to have more fun as the games are going along. See, now we got all the technical stuff done, I can unwind. I can have a gag fest and still be good. There you go. Ball far side to the left side. Smudgy goes up in the air, wins the aerial duel. Bristol City clear it. 1 minute to go. 30 seconds on the clock. Wrexham just need to see this one to half-time. Ball over the top. And I tell you what, Arthur Okonkwo, come and get this. Beautiful. Take. Keep it on the ground, son. You betcha. Well done, Arthur. Playing like a bloody veteran nowadays, that young guy, hey? I tell you. What a great pickup he was. When you look back in time over the last couple of years, especially the last year, in fact, the last 3 years, all the trades transfers we got have been brilliant. Half-time coming up. Rubin's blown the whistle. There you go. Arthur just took time, and there's the man of the match so far. I'm not saying he's going to be man of the match at the end of it, but man of the match so far, yes. Ollie Rathbone. And boys, I tell you, are walking off, and they're panting heavy. Bristol are not walking off panting as heavy, but Wrexham have worked very hard for that first half. And I tell you what, 1-0 up at the time. They've worked absolutely flawlessly all the way through. Ollie Rathbone picking up a yellow card for a late foul, but that's the only thing that's gone wrong so far. But yes, Beautiful game so far. I'm just going to refresh a couple of things and carry on down. Rob Much, literally, you saw it. Well, he literally announced it at the time. 57% for Wrexham, 5 shots, 2 on target, 1 shot, none on target, 42% possession for Bristol City, 14 clearances to 9 in favour of Bristol City. Aerial duels, 71% to 29% for Wrexham. Wrexham is absolutely manning this game. Passing percentage, 87, 83 in favour of Wrexham, 77% in favour of Wrexham in the attacking third, and 4 key passes to 0. Bristol were trying to get them passes, but remember them tickle passes I was talking about. Those through balls. 1 yellow card each, 6 fouls to Wrexham. 6 fouls on Wrexham, 5 fouls on Bristol. But so far, so good. Going into the chat here very soon. Halftime show is going to be a quick 5 minutes. I'm going to take you all on a nice flight in and around Ashton Gate. Coming up in a couple of minutes. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So you won't be in the air forever. So if you get dizzy, don't worry. We'll bring you back down to earth. So looking at it, Kevin Babs, don't sit back now. I tell you, that must be the motto for the second half. It really protects what you've got. Rob Much, when do they announce it? I tell you, we're going to have a go with John Busby in the next half to see if he does it again. Maria says, strong first half. Parky had the firing from the first whistle. Come on, the Dragons. We're on the way. Again, Maria says, strong first half. Parky had them firing from the first whistle. Come on, the Dragons. We're on the way. Well done, Maria. Kevin says, halftime hit chat. Buddy, hitting it. My son, T, born Year of the Dragon. Octo gifted. My son, T, born Year of the Dragon. Brilliant. Brilliant. Be proud. Di Humphries. Di, how you doing, fella? Great first half commentary. Thanks, Stevie. Hey, thank you for being there, Di. And quickly take the dog for a walk. Back for the second half. Be quick. And it's not snowing outside. You're fine. You can do it. And hey, get on the Shiraz. If not, tell me what you're doing. Stevie says... Oh, sorry, I'm Stevie. Steve. I can't call you Stevie. You're Steve. You're Steve. Read what's there, Stevie. I will. Steve says, lovely composed performance. First half. Great passing. Possibly our best 11 out there tonight. I got to agree with everything there. Composure. Composure. Absolutely. We were so compact. Passing the ball around like Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Like I used to say in the National League, we're passing the ball around like Real Madrid. They can't touch us. We're literally mesmerising the offence with the ball. We're going to send them dizzy into a false state of security, and we are. But this has got to happen again in the second half, yeah? It's got to happen in the second half. And I don't mean this badly, and I don't mean this rudely, and I don't mean this against any Bristol City fan. I don't want you to get back in this game. I want to get in the playoffs, and I know you guys do too. But it's been a long time coming for Wrexham to have a great season in the Championship. And Bristol, come on, be honest, in the last few years, you've had some great seasons, okay? So, time for the new guys on the block to hopefully see this one across the line. I hope so. I really, really do. Are you having a good time? Everybody, are you having a good time? I am having a bloody blast right now. The old Christmas song, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing when Wrexham win away. Oh. Well, you don't have to say jingle bells, but when Wrexham's winning away, it's a good day. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope it stays that way. But again, Steve, got to agree there. Lovely composed performance. First half, great passing. Possibly our best 11 out there tonight. Best 11 out there tonight. Got to agree. Got to agree. Octo Gifted Experience says, hey, Di. Octo Gifted Experience. Kevin, no caps, LOL. Kevin Babs, sorry, I forgot. That's what I love about all you guys, man. You're so funny together. You're so fantastic together. And you're so in the right place with this channel. I tell you. I really have a good time. Now, we've got to get into some other things while we're here. I've refreshed it. Right now, you might not like this, Addicts fans down there in South London, but Charlton losing 2-0 at home to Pompey. Yeah, Pompey's coming up big, 2-0 at the moment, so big game so far. Can Charlton come back? I know I've seen a few games this year where Charlton have fought back, come up short, but look for Charlton to maybe get a goal back and Nathan Jones to push them along. But Charlton, right now, 2-0 down at half-time. Wrexham 1-0 up at half-time. Just going to refresh this board one more time, give you the good and the bad news. Now, as it stands, if it stays this way, and I hope it does, Wrexham are back in the top 6. 2 points clear over Derby County in 7th and Preston in 8th. 4 points clear over Southampton in 9th. 4 points over Southampton in 9th. And what does that tell you? It tells you one thing. Next round of matches, there's only 2 clubs that can catch Wrexham. Everybody below them, you need 2 matches to catch us. The games recently, results against us for other teams, have so gone in our favour. And it really has, because those games going in our favour recently gave us this chance now to get back into the top 6, but also open up 4 points on other teams at this stage of the season for a team that was given no chance at survival. Yes, my friends. Yes, this season is really kicking on. And when you get a team kicking on like this and the season's going like this, the confidence that's breeding in the squad, in our family, in the fan base, worldwide, you can see something brewing. So I agree early on in, we could be on for a great finish to the season. I'm not jinxing nothing. But I'm seeing what you're seeing. And I'm keeping it together. And I'm enjoying this ride as much as you. I hope I'm enjoying it as much as you. You should be jumping through the bloody ceiling right now. Absolutely. There we go, there we go. Into the chat one more time. Sorry, Maria. Portsmouth 2-0 up at Charlton in the other championship game. Octo gifted experience. Ken and Barbie told me off about caps. That's fantastic. Maria, sorry. Beat me to it, Stevie. I'm sorry, love. Sorry. Kevin Babs, Pompey 2-0 up. That's making it interesting at the bottom. Come on, Pompey. Hey, do you remember a team that won the Premier League? 2015, 2016? Leicester City? I think it was Leicester City. Where are they now? Oh yeah, the fairy tale is dead and buried, mate. It is well and truly over. Yeah, Kevin. 2-0, that makes it interesting at the bottom. D. Scott, go Pompey. I'm rooting for any club that sees Leicester relegated. You know what? Call me bad. But wouldn't that be fun to see? I don't know if there's any Leicester fans in here ready to throw a rock at me, but it would be interesting, wouldn't it, eh? I mean, Blackburn, they won the Premier League. They're not too far away from Leicester. They won it years and years ago, 92, yeah? But I'm just saying, Leicester, recent. Yeah, if they went to the League One, oh my life, that would be so funny. Right, guys, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take you on a drone flight. It's 5 minutes and 10, just enough time to get back for the game, but I'm going to put you on a drone flight. Get into the drone flight. I'll see you when I get back. We'll jump into the chat as well. But at half-time, it's 1-0 up. We're back in 6. This needs a insurance marker. We need the second goal to ease the nerves. Don't get dizzy. Enjoy the flight. And welcome back down to earth. Wasn't that a lovely flight, hey? And Bristol, I tell you, if you've never been to Bristol or around the Bristol area, which is not far from Wales, it's not far at all. But if you've never been there, go there. It's a beautiful place, really beautiful place. And the people down there, very good people. Yeah, Bristol. Thought you'd like that drone flight. Now, going back into it, are we going to see some changes in the second half? I'd say, why? I don't think there's any need to. I don't think there's any need to at all. Going back into the chat, and I'm going to keep my eye on the game, guys. Things are going to start happening pretty soon. Guys are coming out, getting warmed up. There we go. Bring the game up. Bergzork looking to be in on the game. Is he going to make a difference? Well, we'll have to see. Number 11, watch it happen. But back into the chat where all the superstars are. Get my place. D. Scott, go Pompey. I'm rooting for any club that sees Leicester relegated. We had a good chuckle at that, and wouldn't that be a thing, hey? Hey? Talk about a club mismanaged, and talk about a club so well managed in the beginning phase when they won that championship, then they won the Premier League, and since then it's been unfortunate, the passing of their owner in that chopper crash all those years ago, tragically, outside the stadium. But ever since then, the club has literally gone into decline, slowly but surely. And the thing that makes it apparent is the empty seats at the King Power for matches. That is an eye-opener, an absolute eye-opener. Into the chat, but I'm going to say that again. D. Scott says, I'm rooting for any club that sees Leicester relegated. Octo Gifted Experience could be a bot. Octo Gifted Experience, bit fascist, could be negative. It's so funny. Kevin Bad, D. Scott, I'm sure we're all thinking that you just had the courage to say it. Maria, loving the funky music, Stevie. Hey, there you go. If you want more funky music, I can add it. And if you are musically inclined and you are good at music and you want to have your music in on this show, get in touch with me at the email fifascup@gmail.com, FIFASCUP@gmail.com. We're going in the second half as it goes. Ball is live. Let's hope we have another fantastic second 45 minutes plus. But hey, get in here, everybody. If you haven't been here before, enjoy it. We always have a lot of fun. Bristol now shot on target. Great save by Arthur. That was dangerous. And a shot coming in again. Double save by Arthur at the beginning. Wrexham giving the warning sign. Armstrong going close. But well done, Arthur Okonkwo. But yes, Maria says, loving the funky music. Play the funky music, white boy. I love that one too. And I think growing up, Maria and Crow will come in, just wait for that one, cleared by Wrexham straight away. I think growing up as kids in the 60s, 70s, 80s, anywhere in that era, we were born into amazing music. Nathan now running. Is he going to get there? He doesn't have it, but I tell you what, well played. Isn't that a handball? He was nearly through. Unlucky Nathan, well done for running, but just couldn't connect. Back into the chat as the game goes on. But yes, loving the funky music. Yes, I do, Maria, I do. Quality stadium. Now, I've been, but a long time ago. It is a quality stadium. Lovely stadium. And again, I'm going to say it. It's a beautiful part of the UK in and around Bristol. In the summertime, springtime, fall, autumn, or winter, it's beautiful down there. But it's so much more beautiful in Wrexham. Just have to say that. You know I would. Kevin Babs, nice drone footage. Must admit, I do like Ashton Gate. Nice stadium. Way to go, Kevin. Absolutely. Di Humphreys, taking the dog for a walk. Absolutely. Bristol now surging forward. That was not the ball in it, but dangerous. And I tell you, in the net it goes. 1-1. 1-1. We have just been shot. And it's a 1-1. Bristol City fans are going to get up for that one. A nice early goal for Bristol. 47 minutes gone. It's a 1-1 game. Armstrong leathered it with his plastic boots past Arthur Okonkwo. Back in the day, that would have been leather, but one apiece. Bristol looking for a reaction. They've got a reaction. Rob, much crap. Wrexham 1-1. Phil J. Weston. Football fans' sorrow. Absolutely. FFS. Loving that, Phil. Football fans' sorrow. Yes. Loving it. Di come back from the dog walk. But again, the ball down the left side. Dominic covering in the middle far too far. and doesn't get across quick enough. And at that angle, I'm looking at Arthur. Take a look at Arthur. Take a look at the shot. This thing was a shot. It was a beautiful shot. Slices across the ball. And Arthur's down low. I'm thinking Arthur should have been standing up a little higher. Anyway, it was a beautiful shot. One apiece. Let's get back into the game. And that really is a saddener for FS. Yes, football fans' sorrow. Wrexham now moving forward. Ollie down the line. Gets a lucky bounce. Wrexham still in possession. Gets the ball back now. Offside call? Offside call. Absolutely. Di Humphries says City must have been blasted at half-time. Malik Dowda, 2-1 stand. Malik's still saying it's a 2-1 win. Hey, let's see if Malik's going to be right. Maria says, bummer. Parky will be kin livid. Kin livid. Kin livid. Absolutely. It's just a shame you can't bring a hairdryer out on the field. 1-1 game. Wrexham caught sleeping. You can't say anything less. Caught sleeping. Man down, looking for the foul, holding his head. He probably got kicked in the nuts, but he's holding his head. You know, the modern-day footballer today has no integrity. Keep laughing, guys. You should be. Look at him. He's been shot. Look at him riling around like a 2-year-old. Oh, my God. Grow some balls. Man, oh, man. Are you a man or a boy? Get up. Jeepers creepers. He got a hand in the face, not a punch, not an elbow. And he's crying like that. Malik, get a hold of your player. Scoreboard is 1-1. I hate to do it. But yes, you are so right, Kev. You're so right. I'm going to have to, aren't I? Otherwise, Malik will probably come in and say, where's the score? Yes, it is. Oh, dear. There you go. You've done it to me. I could give him a little dot, but no, come on, Steve. Put the one up there. Be good. Be good. There we go. One apiece, Malik. Your score's up there. Get a grip of your fella diving around. I mean, have some pride. Good Lord. Malik, you know we're joking you. Vitek now long down the field. He'll be feeling much better now that Bristol's one apiece in the match, looking like they can take it. Early days. We've got a whole 50 minutes. Kidding. 45, I'd say, right now with added time. Bristol have woken up from their first half slumber going down the left side. It's a case of Wrexham now defending where Bristol were defending. Same pattern of play down at left side, but only this time it's red shirts, not white and blue Patagonia shirts. Wrexham, though, still in the game. Long way to go. Beautiful ball out to the left. Issa now needs to go with pace. Go with pace. Go with pace. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Comes inside. Oh, I tell you. Oh, and a nice block. Corner coming up. Smithy wanted that ball with Issa going outside, but hey, can't blame him. Issa cuts inside, takes a shot. Well done. You don't normally see him do that, but that's a Ryan Longman move. Shot was good. Keeper probably would have got something on it, but Kabore got a lot on that shot. Rob Much, I thought flopping was bad in the NBA. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. My life. I mean, honestly, I don't say it all the time, but grow some balls. Ball coming in. Well defended again by Bristol on the edge of the box. Wrexham looking to pick up possession as they do on the right side. No time to act with the ball. Ball coming across now. Kabore, as you've noticed, when we get a corner, he moves onto the back defending line. That's all about speed and keeping us safe. No handball, no foul. Carry on. Well done, referee. Wrexham still in possession. Need to speed it up a little bit, though. Don't need to be telegraphing everything we do. Kabore racing down the wing. Ball coming across, comes all the way across. Should be gone to the right side. Takes a shot. Nice save by Vitek. Not really a shot with any power. A lot of direction, but not the power to beat the keeper. Again, Nathan, a little bit thin on the ground. Ollie Rathbone spins, turns, keeps possession. Wrexham moving the ball quickly in tight spaces, keeping possession, going out for the throw for Bristol City. And I think Octo is a Robins fan as well. Are you an a Robins fan? I think you are, Octo, no? As well as Wrexham, but I think you've got a sort of a sympathetic feel for the Robins, I'm quite sure. Tell me I'm wrong. .52 in the match. Nothing gained, nothing lost. The 1-1 draw that people are predicting is the score right now. Can you see that staying that way for the rest of the half? That's what I'm asking. Do you think the score is going to stay 1-1? And Kevin, well done for the reminder on the scoreboard, buddy. Love that, love that. Kevin Babs, we literally have teenagers in our squad. Even they don't roll around like that. Yes. 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 I mean, honestly, he's holding both sides of his head and he was caught here, yeah? Like, that's the integrity. He's not offside. He's definitely not offside, but fight for that ball. Well done, Bristol. I've got to tell you, Bristol have come out with real intent and fight, real purpose. It's that Wrexham had bags of in the first half that slowly they need to get back into. Referee calling the foul. Yellow card coming. Bristol full of energy. Wrexham literally slowing down. Need to pick up the intensity. Octo gifted. Well done, Bristol. And nice music in the break, Stevie. Thank you, brother. For the town. And for the people. Others get in my head or did. Yeah. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Quick refresh on the table with that goal. Damage done to Wrexham. Derby County going back into 6 on 48 points on +8. Wrexham in 7 on 48 on +5. Preston in 8th on 48 points on +4. It's getting very tight. And before today's games, from 6 all the way to 16 in the championship table is only 6 points. 6 points. Look for a lot of changes as teams gain form and lose form in the standings. That's a lovely ball. Take the touch, get it back. Now come on, Nathan, use it. Ball in the middle, cleared again. Bristol coming away with it and gaining confidence throughout this first 10 minutes in the second half. Wrexham under more pressure now ever in the match as before. Born to lead. There we go. Issa now beating him for speed. Gets the cross in. Twist turn now. Come on, get it on net. Does come on net and headed out for the corner. Chances gone begging. Tanner makes a great clearance there, and Vitek comes out and lets him know. It's just a case of how much energy is this taking out of Bristol. You remember the first half, mostly defending. That takes a lot of energy out of your legs. You can have this impacting first goal, but you've got to capitalise on the second one, Malik and Bristol fans. Great cross there, though. Smudger fighting, keeping possession. But if that ball comes along to the far post, George Thomason may well get the head on net. Well done by Tanner, keeping it 1-1. Corner now, short. Comes back in, well defended, well cleared again by Bristol. And there's your man at the back. Your new defender, Issa Kabore, the man with speed, keeping us safe. Give and go. I'll tell you what, that's a give and no go. Give and no go. One of the players I'd be taking out right now is Lewis O'Brien. Get him gone. Get him gone. He needs to change out. Legs have gone. Has done nothing really all game. Get him out. He's one of the early changes we need to make right now. Nothing happening so far. 1-1, 57 minutes gone. Let's see what comes of the next 30-odd minutes. Give me a second, I'm just searching for something. Again, Bristol on their own back line, looking more comfortable now in the match than they were in the first half. Wrexham just taking a bit of a break since that goal goes in, but still in the match. Looking to get in. Ollie Rathbone in possession all the way back. Maxi Cleworth now cycles to the right side. Short pass, Issa Kabore, making life difficult, needs to come across the field. But well played. Twists and turns, loses his man. Puts the ball down the wing. Smudger can't use that one, but nice play by Issa Kabore again, but no end product. Wrexham now picking up the pressure, moving with the press. Excuse me. Looking for my Wrexham. Where are you, Wrexham? Thank you very much. There's Wrexham right now. Ball coming across. Well played, well played. Kept in touch. Callum Doyle stopping the corner. Wrexham moving forward. That's not the ball going to do it again. Nathan not having the best of games. Let's be quite frank. Nathan's not having the best of games. And Louis O'Brien, those two need changing out right now. Do that. Bring Windass in. Same situation. I tell you. Arthur Okonkwo has been stripped at that left post twice by Armstrong. If that was on target, it would have dribbled into the net. How many more warnings do we need down this left side? Take a look at the ball going through. Callum Doyle out of position. Gets back too late. Callum Doyle needs to be very careful of the positional sense in the last 30-odd minutes in this match. The ball has come down there twice. One's been a goal and one just dragged wide. Armstrong becoming a bit of a menace. Bristol looking for more changes. So yes, Di Windass is on the bench, my friend. And Kevin Babbs, Di Windass would change things up. He was fantastic in the cup. He was. He doesn't stop. He gives you effort. Ball in the middle, not the greatest of ball. Issa Kabore needs to be very careful on the challenge, as he is. Wrexham keeping the ball wide. Again now, the game is getting away from Wrexham slowly but surely. Things need to happen. Phil needs to make those changes. And we got guys walking. Too many guys walking right now. One man down as well. Referee will not stop this match. He's keeping the game going. Referee doesn't stop the match. Bristol City do. But bagging on the referee to stop the match, don't expect it to happen all the time. Ben Sheaf down getting attention right now. If you can't see it, a little bit banged up right now. A little shake of the head. Knee to knee. There's a knee to knee. That's knee on knee. And that can be very painful. I know people in North America who watch hockey, ice hockey. When you get a collision knee on knee, that's like 50 miles an hour coming each way. It's 100 miles an hour, prang, bang. Yeah, but naked knee on knee, very painful. That can take it out of the game. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Into the chat. Di Humphries, yes, Josh is on the bench. Kevin says Windass would change things. He was fantastic in the cup. Di says, yes, Kev, he's been great signing, Kev. Trust me, I know, we miss him. Octo gifted. Football, sorry. Di Humphries, I bet. But looking back on that goal again, it came in the left portion. Dom literally is caught in the middle, but I think he really needs to make a choice. Go to the ball? No. He needs to go with Armstrong and cut his angle down. And again, Arthur. The angle that Arthur was beaten there, I'm literally not impressed with that. He's down on his knees before the shot come in. He's down on one knee, actually. And he's trying to safeguard the low shot coming in. I understand where his head is. But you can't leave half the goal wide open like that. When Arthur makes a mistake, someone's got to talk about it. He doesn't make many, but when he does, it costs us. That one's cost us. I don't blame Dominic. He's got to cover somewhere, so does Dominic cut inside or does he go outside? He stays with the ball player, thinking the shot may come in, but when he stays with that ball player, all he's doing is widening the gap from himself to Armstrong and allowing Armstrong more time on the ball when the pass comes through to unload. That killer blow. Beautiful shot, but mistakes were made. Every goal scored, whether you like it or not, is normally a defensive error of one nature or another. Whether you get scored on from a breakaway on the other team's penalty area and they run forward, there's always defensive errors in every line. Looks like Ben Sheaf's day is done. Going to have a quick swig. Dice says, I know about knees, Stevie. Ruptured both my cruciate ligaments in my 30s. Holy moly. Wow, that's nasty. That's nasty. I've broken both legs. Broke both legs in the game. Different game, obviously. But came back playing. I'll say this much. When you break your legs and you have cruciate ligament injuries, it's not the injury that's the problem. It's your confidence. It's your brain. Can you be the same player? So the confidence is the kicker. But hey, bad injuries die. 64 minutes. I'm looking for the 2-1 for Wrexham. Let's have 2-1 for Wrexham. That's what I'm loving. If you're a Charlton fan, things are getting even worse. It's now 3-0 to Pompey at Charlton. Ball through, he's onside. Cross coming in, going for the corner. Goal kick, well done, referee. It seems Arthur Okonkwo's woken up as well. He's running outside the penalty area to retrieve the ball. But no offside on the play. Again, that tickle ball through the middle of defence. Arthur down already, expecting the shot. I wish he'd stay on his feet. See, he's down already. The one thing with Arthur, and you cannot argue this one, the one thing with Arthur is at times his anticipation, especially with through balls coming through, is really not the best. That's the weakest part of his game. Second to that is the kicking. Other than that, he's a fine keeper. Bristol now, left side of defence, being hassled by Kabori. Kabori now hunting the ball, doesn't get it, but makes life tough. Great defensive play again there. Callum Doyle shattering the middle right now. Looking for Hyam to get back in place. 5 along the back right now. Wrexham showing a little bit more respect to Bristol as Bristol break forward. 5 breaking into 3, absolutely. As we move forward, it breaks into a 3. As you can see right now, 3 at the back right now, but we're shifting 5 and 3. And Issa Kabore, the amount of work Issa Kabore is doing, sprinting up and down the field to stay defensively in tune with the rest of the team is absolutely monumental. He is putting in 2 shifts. Absolutely monumental. Kulad K up in Denmark. Where in Denmark? What town in Denmark? Tell me the town, please. Tell me the town, Kulad K. What town in Denmark? And I've been to Denmark a few times. And I love walking out on the beach for 20,000 miles for it to get up to my kneecaps. Shallow water, lots of sand, beautiful people. Been to Legoland. Billund. Yes, I have. Kulad K says, that is one of the reasons I love lower tier football versus top tier. Players in the Championship doesn't seem to drop as easy in the Premier League. Yep, the superstars, if they break a fingernail in the Premier League, they're done for the season. Just the fingernail, they're done. And don't forget their hair. Yeah, they've all got to have their hair in the right place. Yeah, free kick, 66 minutes. Bristol City now on the right side of Wrexham's box, looking to go ahead. Wrexham stung once already in the second half. 2 goals and a half is not really what we do. We have done, but we're not literally regulars for 2 goals in a match in one half. 2 goals in a match, either half. Free kick now. Still waiting for it to come along. Come on, Mr. Rubin. Ball in now. Dangerous, dangerous, going all the way out. Issa Kabori takes a lovely touch with the left boot. Takes time, thumps it all the way down the field. It's going to bounce And I tell you what, a lucky bounce, no foul. Put it to the left side immediately. That was not the play. Push it forward. Lovely play. Smithy now takes the shot. And that move comes to nothing. Nathan needs subbing out. Windass needs subbing in now. I said that 10 minutes ago. Nathan Broadhead to me for 10 million, not 10 million paid, but for the biggest signing of this club, he's not doing it. He is not doing it for me. He's got loads of matches, loads of time, but he's not doing it for me. And if you're not doing it, get off the park, get fresh legs in, and Parky sees the same game that we see. But too many times in this match particular, as well as in the season, Nathan gets the ball and he's not strong enough to win through the challenge, battle through the challenge. He's just not physically strong enough in this division. You want to get the best out of Nathan, put him in midfield, somewhere in midfield, middle midfield. A third striker in midfield, coming in from behind. But he's not the man that's going to lead your line. Kiefer Moore, bring him on. He would lead your line. If he were here, he would lead your line. Just saying. Bristol got a change coming as well, but I say now is the time. Nathan from Kiefer Moore. Windass, definitely got to come on for O'Brien. 69 minutes in, we can still go out and win this game. And right now, if you want to win this game, you've got to dictate something. You've got to dictate who comes out, who goes in, how you change the balance of play, watching what the offence is doing for their changes as well. But literally, if I'm the coach sitting on the sideline, Nathan, your day is done. Louis, your day is done. And I got to see, literally, Kiefer Moore coming on and Josh Windass. And in midfield, if you really want to, do you want to change Kabore? Give him the 20-minute break and maybe bring on Ryan Longman. You could do a 3 change there and it'll work. Substitution coming up. Kiefer Moore's coming on. Phil's got the message. Phil got the message. I hate to sound a little bit hard on Nathan, but guys, it is the business end of the season. We got to get points. I said weeks ago, we will have to get into the playoffs on the road, away from the EK Das. Ollie Rathbone coming out. Goal scorer coming out. And there you go. There's a 3 change. And apart from George Dobson, my 3 changes are coming in. So there you go. Kiefer's in. Loving it. Smudger's coming out. Smudger's races run. He's had a good old crack at it. Now George Dobson coming in. A little bit more bite in midfield. Those are 3 solid changes. I agree with them. I agree with them. I agree with them. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Sammy. Take a rest. Now it's time for Mr. Moore to grab some more. We have no aerial threats up front in this match apart from 1 or twice when Smudger got a ball directly to him. But Kiefer gives us that aerial presence down the middle. And if you don't notice, the physical edge too. Here we go. Phil has made his statement. Louis O'Brien would be the next one out of the game. But Phil's showing patience and showing solidarity with Louis O'Brien. Wrexham now looking to pounce over the top. Ball coming down the left side. 3-on-1 down this side. Push that ball fast. Go with speed. Cross coming inside. Lovely play coming back at him. Wrexham seem to have been literally woken up by those substitutions. It's a good job it's not the first half because Phil probably would have gone absolutely ape shit at half-time if we'd have been scored on just before half-time. But again, Bristol showing more intent, coming forward now. Free kick played on, the advantage played on, and the referee looking for a little bit of afters. Yellow card on Maxi Cleworth. And the referee getting a little excited. Maybe Hyam gets that card. It was hard to say who he was showing it to because Hyam and Cleworth were right next to each other. I think it's probably Dominic. Probably Hyam. Probably Hyam gets the card. Rob Much, when play stops, does that get added on as time? Nope, no it doesn't. It's a rolling clock, mate. It's a rolling clock. Not like in the NFL, per se. Octo Gifted Experience says, knee fire door, knee bad gate swing, knee corrupt, Popo Edinburgh, ouch, Qigong and training most days, snapped circuit ligament, ran a 3-minute mile to get son from school, ask older player from Ipswich Youth. Wow. 3-minute bloody mile. That's pretty good. I used to run a 4-minute mile with Bergen. A Bergen on my back. 4-minute mile. Free kick coming in on target. And saved by Arthur, but not looking his best. Not looking his best. Yes, definitely an Iron Man. Definitely an Iron Man. Di Humphries. Octo, has your keyboard broken? It's a good job that I can translate bad keyboards, hey? You know what I'm saying, Di? On the money. It's in the loft. I'm your translator, people. I'm your translator. Steve Larkin there getting a jacket ready for Sam Smith. What a lovely fellow. Phil's not looking too bemused now, is he, eh? That early goal did the damage. Now it's a case of, are we going to see a late winner for either team, or is the 1-1 going to stick? Wrexham and Bristol both need the go-ahead goal for a place in the top 6, and that would be 6th spot. Shot coming in. And I'm going to say this, guys, all season long, as we have got better. Remember, we were in the 19-24 club for a long time. Then the 18-13 club. Now we're a top 10 team. But I've said this for a long time. I feel the only place open for us is 6. I don't think we can go any higher. Ball down the left side. Cross coming in. Takes a touch. Coming back in. Get in the back of the net, beauty. No flag by the linesman. You can cry all night. You can cry all night. And the man he didn't take off, who I was asking to take off, gets the go-ahead goal. Louis O'Brien, 2-1. I asked who was going to get the winner, and straight away, Wrexham get the winner so far, and the Red Dragons fans are going nuts. Nuts. Now, you boys in blue and white, get ready to fight for the last 15, because you're going to need it. Look at O'Brien here, the back heel. And I tell you what, it was a ping-pong ball. He might have got a touch, but look at it come off the defender. Bang, 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 bang. That's an own goal all the way. And that's probably the best own goal I'll ever see. Beautiful goal. Beat the keeper with ease on that little shot. One more time as the shot comes in. Great finish. Great finish. That's a finish, I tell you. What a great finish. Oh, what a great finish. Beauty. 2-1 up. Now Bristol are going to come fast and furious. We got to be careful. But 2-1 up. Yes. Get in there. Phil J. Weston. Yes. Get in, Rob Much. Bristol City scores own goal. Let's go, Reds. Is it 2 goals in 2 minutes? Let's see what happens. Di Humphrey. Update the scoreboard, Stevie. I'm going to get there right now, matey. And Crystal Disco Ball. Interactive scoreboard. She's in the house. Yes, it's 2-1. And I tell you, I was asking for the 2-1 in the pre-game. It's 2-1 now. It's got to stay that way. I'll be happy. You be happy. We'd have a fantastic day. And it's a midweek match. And we go back into the top 6. And we got to stay there. And we know that Bristol are going to come at us. And I do not want a 2-2 draw. This has got to be a game we've got to make into a win. Too many draws this year. And a lot of those draws, we had the potential to win. Keep chasing, keep chasing, keep chasing. Come out of your net, Vitek. Come out of your net, Vitek. Win that ball. Oh, I tell you, if he wins that ball and chips Vitek, it's 3-1. But he doesn't win the ball. Wrexham 2. Bristol 1 on the road. A very interesting match so far. Nothing really in it in the second half. Wrexham dominating the first half. But I tell you guys, We've got to be strong. We've got to watch the open plays like that. Cross coming in. Great cross. Great cross. And unfortunately, up and under, Arthur has to punch. It's coming back in the mixer. Shot coming away. Issa Kabore blocks it out for the corner. Well defended with your life. And again, Arthur Okonkwo, listen, fella, you are big enough to jump up and catch that ball. Streets ahead in size of anybody around you. Jump and collect. Catch the ball like a keeper should. Earn your money, Arthur. Get in the match. Punching it into the danger zone, back into the mixer. Not the best idea. And well done, Issa Kabore. I tell you what, he has had a match. Issa has had a match. Deadly corner. Wrexham now moving the ball out of defence with speed. Louis O'Brien keeping the ball, turns, spins, man on his back, goes down for the free kick. Easy free kick. And a great play by possibly becoming a man of the match situation. Go ahead goal. The decider between two teams. Is it to be his day or is it still Ollie Rathbone's? Ollie Rathbone. Let's see what happens. Is it Louis O'Brien's day? Does Kiefer Moore get the third? Ball over the top. Into the box. Bristol now defending for their lives on the edge of their box. Up to halfway. Big battle coming up, and I'm sure Callum Doyle punched that ball. It certainly looked like a punch. But watch Callum Doyle at the back of defence. Shattering Armstrong right now. He's just shattering Armstrong. Keep your eye on him. Free kick coming up to Wrexham. Issa Kabore down. And I've just seen the most ridiculous ad in my life. Fall in love with car insurance. Get the hell out of here. When it gets cheap and affordable, we will. Octo Gifted. Slept 3 hours catching. Thank you, Christelle Disco Ball. Awesome. Thank you very much. Octo Gifted Experience. Slept 3 hours catching. Scratching tickets. Slept 3 hours catching tickets and making art and starting a business in a couple of days. We'll started ages ago. But it gets real in 2 days. Got to ride 125cc to Skye from Essex. Woo! Ball in the middle, no one there to collect it, and Bristol clear it one more time. Do Bristol drop their heads, or do they fight? I'm sure they're going to stick around. I'm sure they'll still have 1 or 2 chances. Ball down the side now. Well done, Wrexham in tight places, keeping the possession. Ball into the middle, tap it off. 3-1! What a miss! What a miss! That's a huge miss. George Dobson, jeepers, creepers. That could have been it. What is he doing? Trying to put the side foot. Put your damn foot through it, George. Jeepers, creepers. Tries to be cute with the finish. He tries to be cute with the finish. Slam the damn ball. 3-1. Game over. Bang. Georgie. Ball coming over. Danger. Watch this. Should be a free kick. Absolutely. Armstrong freight training. Right through on Dominic. And Dominic's taken quite the abuse off Armstrong. But Dominic's not rolling around. Clutching his head. He's already up on his feet. Because Dominic has got balls. Well done, Dominic. I am the man. I am the man. I am. Brilliant stuff. 2-1. Lifeline gifted to Wrexham so far. Back into the top 6. Can we stay there? Hopefully we can. And after this, 14 games to go, of which the last 2, Coventry and Middlesbrough, the last 2 games of the season. We've got to get this done. We've got to make hay in the next dozen matches. Lovely shoulder balance charge on Armstrong. That's payback, baby. That's payback. Have some of that. You want to throw the body? You'll get thrown. And I tell you, good use of the body. Maxi Cleworth. Big boy. Premier League's looking at him. Arthur needs to get that one. That's the way. That's the way. Kick time. Tick-tock. 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 Boom. There you go. Drag him in. Play it out. Brilliant play by Arthur. Needs to keep that down to 1 goal for the rest of the game. Ball now coming to the right side. Issa Kabore, worthy of man of the match so far, would you say? Even without the goal. Worthy of man of the match for his performance? You let me know at the post-match. Red Dragons fans, as you can see, in fine voice, absolutely loving the occasion down on the south coast. Hopefully it stays the way it is. And there's a lovely trip back home to North Wales. See, we still do say North Wales, Mr. Reynolds. We do. But we do say Wrexham first. Oh, nice interception. Wrexham now fighting for the ball. Well played. And I'll tell you what, since he scored his goal, little O'Brien has literally come to life. He's absolutely come to life. Well played again. Now we need to get on that ball and not let anything come from this. 83 minutes, 7 minutes to go, plus added time. Matt Boswell, brother. Big up to Australia and Matt Boswell. How you doing, fella? You come at the right time. Ball into the front of the box. Wrexham clearing out. Under threat. Keeping possession, but don't want to play the cutesy game. Just keep it alive, keep it out. Throw-in coming up for Bristol City. Taken immediately. They're not wasting any time. 2-1 down to Wrexham. The home team looking a little ragged, but literally throwing everything at Wrexham, what they've got left in the tank. That's not a left. What they've got left in the tank. It's not a lot, but they're going to give everything until that final minute. Shots on target, 7-9 in favour of Bristol City. 4 on target to 3 in favour of Wrexham. Again, Bristol just on the edge of the box, trying to find a hole, trying to make a cross come through. Give and go. He should have given the give and go there. He would have been in. Doesn't deliver the go on the give. Bristol now trying to force it. Coming up, another throw in. 6 minutes, 5 minutes now to go. And interesting enough, Zach Viner didn't even get in the squad, did he? And I thought he might well have got in the squad and had a day down there at Bristol, but he doesn't get in there. Interesting and surprising. Still on the bench, you've got Barnett, Longman, Scar, Kadamatri, and Windass and Davis Kyler Dunn. All those guys not getting used are getting great rest. I like to see Kadamatri on the bench. It's a nice experience for a young striker to be with the big team on the bench, not in the squad, watching at home or from the stands. They always bring extra players in case of warm-up injuries. But I'd say, nice experience for little Kadamatri coming in from Sheffield Wednesday recently to get some experience of moving with the team, feel the system, know what it's like to do work and work for Phil Parkinson at the top. Free kick coming up. Swig time. Matt Boswell says, 20 weeks away, being in Wrexham, need hotel room recommendations. Right. Brian Still. Get in touch with Brian Still. Max, get in touch with Brian Still. He's a Wrexham guide. He will inform you on everything. Know him personally. Lovely man. Brian Still. Anybody going to Wrexham, get in touch with Brian Still. He'll take you to the turf. He'll take you everywhere. He'll take you to the spots that you don't know about that you're going to know about. Brian Still. Got to tell you. That's what you want to do, Matt. And if you need any more information, Matt, hit my email. I'm going to drop it to you in a second. Just a second. Got so much in here. There you go. There it is. There it is. I'm going to leave this email up there for a couple of minutes, Matt. Take that email down if you can, and hit me up, and I'll put you in touch with Brian Still, and anybody else. Anybody else going to Wrexham or going to Wrexham to watch a match, I should say. Get in touch with Brian. Hit Wrexham a day or two earlier. Let him set you up with some of the tours. And I'll tell you what, you'll love it. He's a fantastic fella, beautiful person. So classy, so loving, and you'll have a friend in Wrexham when you leave, because that's what it turns into. Everybody that goes with Brian Steele on the tours in and around Wrexham, you turn into a friend. Back to the match, but Max, get in there, Matt. Bristol now, down the right side. Last 3 minutes, pumping the cross in. Cross is blocked one more time. Wrexham now, every man behind the ball. A bank of 4, a bank of 5 with one releaser. Kiefer Moore staying up top. But a bank of 4, bank of 5, we're playing the 5-4-1 to finish out the match. Bristol now on the edge of Wrexham's penalty area. Launching the Hail Mary into the box. Headed out one more time by Wrexham. Pass down the right wing. Cross will come in. Does it get blocked? It comes in on the edge of the box. I tell you, oh my life, can you believe that? Hello, oh, hello, hello, hello. Arthur! Beaten again. Over his hands. Have a look at this one. 2-2. It's the one thing I didn't want to see. The one thing I did not want to see. Take a look on the rebound. I don't think he'll be impressed. Hoping to get media pass while I go there and do some work for you. Absolutely, brother. Get in touch with them. Let them know about the show. Set it all up and we'll do that. Watch Arthur. Sleepwalking. Now he's back towards his line. Great position there. No problem now. Where's he diving? He literally, his knees buckle. He's bigger than the goal. He should be tipping this over the bar. Great shot, mind you, but I mean, come on. You don't get surprised by these. He sees this kind of action all his career. Two, right at the death. Again, if he stands still and just puts his hands up, that's over the bar. I don't know why he's buckling at the knees. Corner coming up, maybe not. Maybe a throw-in. Throw-in coming up. Again, late goals. Early goal in the first, late goal in the second. Sorry, early goal in the second, late goal in the second. An absolute barn-burning shot, no doubt. But Arthur, come on. Angus McWhirter, how you doing, brother? How you doing, buddy? It's 2-2. We were 1 up. We were 2 up. Still in. Get the cross across. Ball over the top now. Why sit back when leading by 1? Hate that. Ball going through, 3-1. And he just puts it past. Wow, I tell you what, Arthur Okonkwo beaten with ease. And Bourgeois getting up for the yellow card for the dive. Cheating gets you the yellow card. Malik, he's a cheat. He gets a yellow card. Great 2-2, brother, but he's a cheat. Found out by the referee. Take a look at the cheat coming through. Doesn't know how to play fair. There's the dive. And I tell you now, if you want to get real with divers, you got to bring the red card in. You got to bring the red card in. Do that, then Borges doesn't dive ever again in his life. So if you get real with the divers, they don't do it. Wrexham now need a miracle. We need another miracle for the 3-1. 3-1 is what we would... Sorry, 3-2. Do we get a late winner? Ball over the top. Kiefer's not going to get that one. And we are down to sort of 5.5 minutes to go. Time enough for a winner. But Crystal Discobal's sad faces. Yes. Phil J. Weston. No. Yes. Angus McWhirter, how you doing? I'm doing okay, but the score is absolutely shoot. Kevin Babs, why sit back when leading by 1? I hate that too, mate. I do. Kulad K, change overlay. I will. Thank you, my man. There you go. The interactive scoreboard comes into play one more time. We're going to get into there. Man, oh man, I thought we'd done enough to get this one over the line, and it doesn't seem we're going to get it over the line. But we need a miracle. There you go. Cool lad. Cool lad, Kate. We go again. 5 minutes roughly to go. Chances will be happening. And you've got to say, George Dobson has had 2 amazing chances to win this match. And he's tried to be cute with the finish either time instead of putting his foot through it. At that distance, blast it on net. Don't be cute. Wrexham literally throwed the ball away, ball through now. Taking it down. Does he keep possession? Busy little man now. Ball inside. Clever play. Backing it up. Looking for the outside. And that there. You've got to shake your head sometimes. Crystal Disco Ball, interactive scoreboard. Once we see you again. Absolutely. Angus McWhirter, send. Oh, yes. Yes. Scoreboard and email can come down now. Yes. Sorry. Good one. I'm too busy and excited watching the game. There's the email. Get you down. Boom. Thank you, Crystal. Disco Ball. There we go. Beautiful. Bringing it back on side. Come on, Wrexham. Let's get a squeaker. And it was Phil J. Weston, I believe, earlier on in said a late winner. There's still time on the clock, and we've had two worldies go in, per se. The left one over Arthur and the one over Arthur. Well, that is why you have goalkeepers, to try and stop those, yes, at times. But don't take it away from Bristol. They haven't given up all second half, and they are deserving of something out of this one. It's just literally, we stopped working. We stopped running. We started to walk. Oh, I tell you, there's a kick out there. That's a red card. That's a red card there. Kicking out, studding out. Twine studding out. I tell you what, look at the replay there, because that was not anything other. Watch Twine. Watch this. There's a kick there, yeah. Watch, wait, keep waiting. Oh, you can't see it on the camera. As Twine goes down, he kicks out, studs out. No class. Di Humphries, I've always been worried about Okonkwo's concentration. He has cost us the game. He has. Free kick in, all the way through, running out for a throw-in. Di, someone has to say it, and someone with conviction like yourself gets it right every time. I'm going to read that again. I've always been worried about Okonkwo's concentration. He has cost us the game. And if he was not going down on his feet, he could have been able to make that 3-1. Watch this as he goes round. The ball's got away from him. That's why he dives. But it should be a red card. That's what they need to do in the game. Yellow card is not stopping divers. Red card definitely would. Bristol now, final third. Looking for the go-ahead goal. Wrexham coming back up with the ball now. Moving forward into space. Kiefer Moore hoping to get on the ball. Wrexham winning possession. Crunching tackle coming in. And again, nothing doing. If that ball gets through to Kiefer, he's all on his own in front of goal. Bristol coming the other way now. Final seconds going down the left side. Looking to cross the ball. Cross comes in. Goes out for a corner. Minute to go. Bristol fans on their feet. Wrexham says, come on. Kevin Babs, come on. Bristol now using all the time on the clock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. No one's going home right now. A few may have wanted to leave early, but now everybody on their feet. No one going home. Arthur Okonkwo not on the line. Ball coming over. Far post. Action danger. No penalty. Ball still alive. Frantic times. Wrexham battling on their own back line right now. Battling for their lives. Letting it run out for the throw-in, as it does. Time up. Nearly up. Dickey acting like a clever Dickey. Looking for the penalty. Total dive. An absolute total dive. Watch his back go knife ways. See his back goes knife ways? That's not nobody hanging off him. That's him crumpling for the dive. Bristol now. Seconds on the clock. Do they get something to go? And he's not going to make that. And that is the game. Rubin has blown the whistle. The time is up. We're in the post-match. I'll tell you what, guys. What can you say? 3 points thrown away? Quite possibly. Arthur Okonkwo not having his best day. The first goal goes in. I wasn't impressed with how much right side of the goal Arthur had left open, especially since he went down on his knee before the shot is released. The second one coming in, you can say, Steve, you're being way hard. That's a rocket of a shot. I'll say, yeah, I'm being extremely hard. But he's our number one keeper. And those are the saves that number one keepers make that win you games. I know Arthur's done fantastic in the season. But don't forget about, like Steve says, Dobson, miss. Haha, should have put this game away. Dobson had 2 shots in the 6-yard box to finish off the match. It could have finished 4-1. It didn't. Dobbo, trying to be cutesy in front of goal. Give me a break. Slam it in the net. The keeper's not challenged you. The keeper's petrified on his line. Literally, like a piece of wood, petrified. He's not moving anywhere. All you got to do is hit it on net. Dobbo, twice. Game was there to win. And look at Armstrong. You see Armstrong walking off the field? He's not in a good mood. The substitution of Ollie coming out was a surprise as well. It happened. Changed the game up. And then the flurry of substitutions that came in. Got to tell you, disappointing turn of affairs. On the day, though, giving you some scores on the doors. Charlton did get that goal, but it wasn't enough. They lose 3-1 on the day to Portsmouth. On the day, though, Bristol City taking on Wrexham. Wrexham have a great start. Ollie Rathbone on 34. It doesn't last long, though. Half-time 1-0. Early in the second half, Bristol get the equalising goal. Sinclair Armstrong, brilliant goal. Brilliant bullet shot. But it should have been done better by Arthur. Come out of the goal. Cut down the angle. Block the right side. Don't go down on one knee. What are you going down on one knee for? I can't understand it. I really can't understand it. Not Arthur's best day. And the players all applauding the Red Dragons fans. Those Red Dragons fans were going home for a win. And now they're going home with just a point. And before this match, a point would have been a good result. But again, we're chasing playoffs. And I said we've got to do it on the road. And if we don't pick up points on the road, you can forget about the playoffs. And I mean that. We didn't pick up the right talents also in the January trade window. What we did pick up was not what I was looking for. Even Zach Viner was a shock. So Wrexham's got to do it on the road. Again, all the way, I'm going to say it, to the end of the season. If we're going to the playoffs, games like this must be wins, cannot turn into draws. This was a win that turned into a draw on 89 minutes. 89 minutes. I'll give you some of the stats while we're in the post-game. Don't forget, we're in the post-game now. Drop your thoughts in. Percentage, call it 50-50 percentage on the possession. 9 shots to 8, 5 on target for Bristol, 3 on target for Wrexham. 1 clear-cut chance for Wrexham. Tackles 1, 12-6 in favour of Wrexham. Clearances 25-20 in favour of Bristol. Headed clearances 12 Bristol, 8 for Wrexham. Passing percentage 83% possession for Wrexham, 82% possession for Bristol City. Key passes 8 key passes for Wrexham, 4 Bristol City. Into the chats before we get out of here, but I tell you, that was a win that turned into a draw again. My. Draws do 2 things. They kill your promotion chances, and at the worst of times, they'll kill your relegation chances too. 1 point sometimes just isn't enough. And as we've seen today, the performance wasn't the worst, but it was 2 performances. First half was great, second half was average. First half, we're working hard like Ollie Rathbone, getting the go-ahead goal, bang, boom. We get tired on early in the second half. We take the lead again, Louis Brown, cracking goal by the defender. And then Armstrong gets the tying goal. The tying goal coming over Arthur, not Armstrong, coming over Arthur into the net. And again, I got to say, your big keeper's got to come up with your big saves. You've done nothing all day, had nothing really to do. And that shot, that's the crowning glory. Make that save, bring 3 points home. Remember the match at Millwall when he came into the season? And as soon as he started the season, he had to make the shot, down low on the goal line, point blank range. Yeah, remember that one? That's where Arthur's season began. That was the game-saving shot right there. And we win 2-0. This is a lesson for Arthur to be brilliant for the rest of the season. And Di Humphries, you saying about the focus and the concentration, absolutely on the money. And again, I'm looking at that goal, the first goal that Armstrong bashes in. I've seen many a keeper catch that. Why is Arthur down on one knee? Take a look at this. If you're watching the replay like I am, the ball comes down, Armstrong's not in the best position, but Arthur's down on a knee. He is down on a knee literally seconds before the shot comes in. For the life of me, I can't understand it. Cannot understand it. He's already on his knees. Tell you. Di Humphries says, Dobson's miss, haha, should have put the game away, says Steve. Crystal Disco Ball says, thanks, Steve. Thank you, Crystal. Di Humphries could have been worse, fella. Hey, I'll tell you what, next game coming up, we can put it right. A point is a point. Should have been 3. I'm more jacked off about not getting the 3 points. That's where I'm coming from. We should have had these 3 points. We should have been able to put this game away. Too many times this season, we haven't put the game away. Again, look, down on his knees again as Armstrong pushes the ball wide. Down on his knees. You can't be down on your knees, Arthur. It's like when your keeper goes flat-footed. If you're flat-footed, you can't react. If you're down on your knees, there is no reaction. Watch Arthur. On his knees. And he's doing the old spread the legs. That ball ain't going there. Be a keeper. Be big. Get size. Be a big keeper. Spread yourself wide. Get the hands up. And get ready to push or dive. Anywho, it is what it is. Kevin Babs, chat, don't forget to hit like before you go. Rob Much, we're not a top team if we can't win these games. I agree. There's still 2 positions that need keying into. We need a general in the midfield if you don't have Matty James out there. We need someone to direct the ball left and right to keep us up and down the field, yeah? So, yeah, I believe you're absolutely right there, Rob. We're not a top team if we can't win these matches. Cool Lad K up in Denmark says, well, Arthur is no Ben Foster, but I think overall he does a great job. Overall he does. But as I've said today, this was not a good day for Arthur Okonkwo. Not a good day at all. And he gets lucky on the penalty, per se, where Buddy Boy dives. He doesn't need to dive, and reacting the way he does like that is ridiculous. He could have got a red card out of there for taking the piss out of the referee by sitting on the floor and debating the call. He gets the yellow card. Rubin's waiting to give him the yellow, but by being an oil can, hey, that's 2 offences in 1. Disrespect the referee, you might get 2. Di Humphries says, still think we can make the playoffs. Come on, you Reds, we go again. Absolutely, we go again. And there's plenty of games to go. There's plenty of games to go. But we got 12, and the rest of them have got 14. Coventry and Middlesbrough, end of the season. That might well break our hearts completely. Let's see. Designed by Marlon Smart. We can't play Chelsea like this. Oh, great one. Great one, Marlon. Great one. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. No, we can't. I agree with you on the other side of things, Di, that we can still make it. But not throwing points away like this. Again, confirmation. Pompey win 3-1 at Charlton, 2-2 Wrexham, and I told you I didn't want a 2-2 scoreline. I so did not want it a 2-2 scoreline. Again, no thank you. Steve says, too early for us to go up in my honest opinion. We're holding our own in the Championship, but fear it would be a different story in the Premier. Get the ground finished first and keep on building. Wise words, everybody. Wise words. That's exactly what I'd be saying. Coming into the season, as we close this one down, coming into the season, let me have a swig. Everybody's gone home at Ashton Gate. But coming into the season, I'm just going to change the camera angle. Like I said, excuse me, coming into this season, as we're shutting this down, there was a couple of places we could have been. Let me get the mic in the right place. There we go. There's a couple of places we could have been. Early in the season, we were literally just above relegation, remember, having a tough time, but a realistic time. We added to the squad and the squad gelled and things grew and we gelled and we grew and we gelled. Results started to get better. Then we slipped into the 13 to 18 club where we've been for a while. And it took us a while to adjust. And again, we went through that purple patch, the win, draw, win, draw, win, draw, win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. Then we had 4 wins back to back. Those 4 wins back to back is what propped us in to the top 10 and stuck us just under top 6. The next group of games where we were undefeated was a draw and 2 wins. And that pushed us in to the top 6. Before today, from 6th to 16, there was 6 points between all those teams. 6 points. Each week, from 6 to 16, it's going to change like a roller coaster. You're in one week, you're out the next. You're out next week, you're in the week after. And there's going to be teams that do that for the remainder of this season. I believe Wrexham's going to be one of those teams. But I'm going to say it clearly, and I'm going to agree with a few people in the chat today. We didn't make the changes that we should have done in January. If you wanted to hunt the playoffs, that's the first thing. Hunting the playoffs is a dangerous game, and it's been pointed out in the chat. We are not good enough already yet for the Premier League. We would be destroyed week to week by most teams. Playing at home and getting a win through the penalty kick against Nottingham Forest, against a team at the bottom end of the Premier League, that's a result that you can realistically think about. But when you think about bringing Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa of late, Chelsea of late, and Manchester United of recent, when you bring them clubs in, you're not steamrolling over those guys. And the Championship is a unforgiving league. The Premiership is even worse. And you've seen teams bob up and down, yo-yo clubs. I'll give you one, Sunderland. I'll give you another one, Leicester. They bob up and down. They get promoted, then they come back down. They get promoted, they come back down. Right now, if we got promoted through the playoffs into the Premier League, my real fear is that we would go up and come down immediately. I don't want to see Wrexham go to the Premier League and get battered to come back down. And I totally agree. Steve has got it right. Finish the stadium and keep on building the squad. You've got another couple of trade windows, one coming up in the summer and one next January. If we want to mount a real charge to the Premiership, I said 2 years ago, we need 2 years to build. Next year will be the second year, then we go up. Then we add the big bucks for big players, because that's the other thing. The frightening thing about going to the Premiership is not getting the promotion from the Championship or first or second auto or playoffs. The frightening thing is the price that it costs you to move up, to mend and blend with the rest of them squads, because you have to literally think about might possibly be a couple of £100 million to upgrade this squad to make it Premier League standard. That's what you're looking at as well. I totally agree with Steve, and I totally agree with a lot of other people in this chat over the years. We're not ready for it. We're loving what we've got. It's been a fantastic season so far. It still is a fantastic season. But I don't think we're ready to go up. I'd love it, but it really puts the cart in front of the horse. And as Steve and you guys have pointed out, the stadium, that's a big cost. Get that done. Keep the squad building slowly, incrementally, and do it slowly, incrementally, over time to achieve success. Like I say, the big fear is we go up and we come back straight back down. I don't want that. I don't need that picture. Not at all. Back into the chat as we're working on down. Angus McWhirter, I missed today's match because I've needed to grab some more dollars. Hey, buddy. Dollars, monito, dinero, it's all important, mate. You've got to earn a living. But don't worry. You'll be back again. No worries about it. No worries about it. Designed by Marlon Smart, 2291. We can't play Chelsea like that. I had to read that. I had to read that again because you know what? It's a very big point. For such a short sentence, it's a great point. And Chelsea, let's face it, in the FA Cup, that's going to be a fun day. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. A fairy tale result. Arsenal 2.0. Please, 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 let's have it. Let's see where we go. Woody Windsor's in the house. We're not good enough to go to playoffs. When we keep missing chances like this, it does define the fact that the top 5 are now breaking away from us, yeah? There's top 5 clubs breaking away from us. We got to jump in and stick with 5 clubs above us. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. We need a club to chase. Mentally, we need a club to chase. Who would you be chasing right now? That's what I'm saying. We need a club to chase. Looking at the table, just going to give you the actual standings in the top 6. It is Coventry 1, Middlesbrough 2, Millwall 3, Ipswich 4, Hull 5, Derby back into top 6. They'll be quite happy with that late goal. Can you imagine Derby fans watching this? They'll be like, yes, Wrexham didn't win. They will. And Wrexham in joint 6 on 48 points, but out of 6 by 3 goals. Derby County plus 8 in 6 on 48 points. Wrexham 48 points plus 5 in 7. Still in a great place. 2 home games to come. 2 home games still to come. Give me a second. Just going to move things around. Thank you very much. There we go. Obviously, the next game coming up on Saturday, Ipswich 2.0. We did them in the FA Cup. I would have said I'd have sooner lost the FA Cup match and won this league match. I don't want to see us win the FA Cup match and lose the league match. If we win both, I'm a happy Teddy. I'm a happy Teddy. I'll be okay with that. Totally okay with that. And then after that, Pompey, who beat Charlton 3-1 away from home today. That's coming in a week. Pompey, 3-1 winners on the road. They can get it done. Another tough match. Don't look at their position. Any team can beat any team on any given day in the league. Back into the chat. Back into the chat. Thanks, everybody. Remember, like, subscribe. Thanks for being here. I've had a fantastic day, although it's a 2-2. Cool Lad K says, going back up. Woody Windsor says, we're not good enough to go to playoffs. Angus McWhirter backs it up. Case in point of collapsing on rebuild. Luton Town. Brilliant point. Brilliant point. Cool Lad K, Denmark. I do believe that Rob and Ryan is happy with staying in the championship for a season or 2 more, just to get a handle on the finances again. It's not cheap going up. Well said, well said, well said. You align yourself with what I said a couple of minutes ago. Absolutely on the ball, Mr. Denmark. Absolutely on the ball. Kevin Babs, don't rush it. Needing spend big to get promoted can cause issues, especially with PSR. Yes, yes. You can't fall afoul of PSR, otherwise you look like Sheffield Wednesday and you look like Leicester City, you get done points. Look at what rushing can do. My team Wednesday got PSR. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely well said, Kevin. Woody Windsor. Coventry made a statement win over Borough. They did. They did. I watched the match. You know what? Middlesbrough literally just came to the day where they ran out of pace. They ran out of pace, they ran out of speed, and it was literally 6 matches wins back to back. 7, I was looking for the 7, but it's just one too far. And on the day, Coventry did show up. So let's face it, Coventry, Lampard, had a bit of a rough ride recently. They turned it back again, back on top of the table. But I don't think that's the end of dropping points for Coventry City. Keep watching that picture. Steve says, lot of fans of clubs like Ipswich, Southampton, etc. prefer the Championship. Stevie, as it is, not much fun getting walloped every week in the Premiership. There you go. There you go. I literally could not agree with that anymore. If I was a small team going to the Premier League, I might just not go every game. I might cherry pick the games for all the teams coming in where my team maybe has a chance. But to go and watch a team getting battered, killed at home in a big league, that's no fun. That's no fun. That's no fun. You're right, mate. Woody Windsor, Ipswich will kill us on Saturday because all the top Championship teams were happy to exit the FA Cup. And I love the FA Cup. I really do. I've been to the FA Cup final a couple of times. The favourite one, the best one I ever went to was 1981. It was Manchester City taking on Tottenham Hotspur in the replay. First game finished 1-1. Second game finished 3-2 at Wembley. Spurs are on their way to Wembley. Tottenham's going to do it again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't stop them. The boys from Tottenham. The boys from White Hart Lane. Whoa. That song is like 44 years old. I was singing it as a kid at Wembley in the Tottenham end. I'm not a Tottenham fan, but I wanted to go to a final. And believe you me, that Tottenham end, when Tottenham beat Man City in that final, the Tottenham fans, they had West Ham in there, they had Millwall in there, Crystal Palace was in there, Chelsea was in there, Orient was in there, Millwall was in there, but no Arsenal. Arsenal were not in there. Yeah, what a great final that was. But yeah, all the championship teams don't want to play in the cup if they're up top in the table because it saps your legs. And I think you see a case of that tonight. Anyway, next match up, weekend is against Ipswich. It's going to be a toughie. We've beaten them once, and it could have been more. And hopefully this time it is more. It is more. But yeah, Woody Windsor, Ipswich will kill us on Saturday because all the top teams were happy to exit the FA Cup, and they did. Kevin Babs to shut out and to sign out, guys, everybody. Get back for the pre-game. And as I look over to an empty stadium, get back to a propping, rocking Ikeras on the weekend, because off this draw, where we feel we should have had a win, I think the guys in the crowd will be hungry for a win. We've seen Ipswich once recently. We know we can beat them. It's not going to be easy. And they're going to put up a bigger fight than they did in the Cup, because Cup football is loose and league football is tight. There's nothing to lose in the Cup. There's 3 points to lose in the league. Players prefer to play up for the league and play loose for the FA Cup or even the Carabao Cup. Just saying. Kevin Babs, you got the final say on the day, but thank you everybody for being in the chat. Remember, like, subscribe, push us to all your football platforms that you can, and let's keep building this channel. And remember, the World Cup's coming and so many more big matches. But Steve and the crew and everybody else, you were brilliant today. Last one goes to Kevin Babs. Steve, direct message. That's why Championship is the best. Fantastic. I love the Championship. Always have. Always have. Even when it was a second division. And the Premiership was called the First Division. And that was when real football existed. If you're old enough to remember the First Division, Second Division, Third and Fourth Divisions as they were, and the home internationals spun in around that, you were in heaven. Heaven should never have been changed. Because we had a fantastic set of leagues. And the FA Cup was the absolute cherry on the cake. More than it is now. The FA Cup has not even close to half the passionate meaning for me and many fans as it used to. It still has an attraction, but it's not what it was. And you notice I don't name the sponsor. There's a reason for that. You can sponsor whatever you like, and power to you. But I'm never going to call the FA Cup something else. And the EFL Cup, the English League Cup, that's the English League Cup too. I'm going to call it that too. And the Championship, I'm going to call the Championship the Championship. I don't need to put the sponsors on it. I respect football first, not the sponsors. Now you know. Get back for the game on the weekend, guys. Enjoy your day. And I'll tell you what, a point taken, should have been 3. Arthur will look back on this game and think it wasn't his best. Callum Doyle left a few spaces open on the left side that really helped Armstrong to rifle that ball past a kneeling Arthur Okonkwo. What's he kneeling for? There's no reason to kneel. I've got to hammer that point in. Because boy, oh boy, Arthur, as Di Humphrey said and a few other guys, he cost us the game. And we should be sitting in the top 6. And that's what I'm saying. Guys, get back for the weekend. Get back for the post-game. Get back for the pre-game. But most of all, like, subscribe.